Wonderful.
Hello, hello. Oh my god. Hello, everyone. It's my first stream. Hello. Hi, I'm 13 years old. Hello. Hi, Dale. Hi, Dallas. Hi, Chippy. I have first off bad news. If you look at chat, you will see that we have in fact been cursed with handles in the description. Handles in the chat. This is terrible. I hate it. That's werewolf. I can tell. By the way, a friendly reminder that YouTube, and I looked it up by the way to be doubly sure. I looked it up. I'm like, can I turn off this feature? And no, you cannot. So I would strongly suggest that if you're a chatter and you would like me specifically to remember who you are, consider changing your handle. Anyways, I know werewolf when I see one. That's werewolf right there. A/B testing? No, I think apparently they rolled it out at the end of August, but because I've been streaming so little, it didn't hit me. Yeah, no, I looked it up. It's true, yeah. Lorenzo says that the handle thing is to stop fake accounts, and I get it. I wish I had the option to have both, but what are you gonna do? Hello, everyone. Hi, Ronnie. Hi, Dale. Hi, Chippy. Hi, Dallas. Hi, Werewolf. Hi, Lorenzo. Welcome. I'm alive. I'm back, and let's stop killing time. Let's just get into it. The count of 3, 2, 1. Boop. Hello, everyone. It's me, Maxi. Oh my god, do I know how to control this thing? Do I know how to pilot this thing? Wait, hold up. It's coming back to me.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
All right. Hello, everyone. I am Maxi. I am your navigator here in cyberspace. Hello. Welcome back to Strengths. How y'all doing? In case it's been a little while, hello there. My name is Maxi. My pronouns are they, them. And today, I'm streaming for the first time. For the first time in forever. I'm streaming again. And we're gonna chill with a little bit of vampy. Let me turn off the background music because we're gonna just dive in. Maxi, what's the goal of today's stream? The goal of today's stream is to have a nice chill time just chatting. Dallas said earlier, I can confirm that Kirby Air Riders is addicting. It is. I have changed my icon to Marks. That's how you know. Dallas says, thanks for taking care of yourself. You have no idea how difficult it's been to not overwork myself, to just take it slow. There's a part of me, the part of me that loves streaming and loves making stuff, that spent the last month being like, I want to stream, but I had no batteries. Marx, like the guy who made the book. There's also Groucho Marx. There's also the Marx brothers. You know, no, but it's this little SOB. Maxi, what if you showed your friend code on stream? I mean, I don't have to add you as a friend, but there it is. You know. Oh, Maxi, I didn't have time to write it down. Maxi, I didn't have time to write it down. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. Dude, what if I played some Kirby Air Riders? No. We're here for Vampy. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Vampire Survivors. Maxi, I don't know what Vampire Survivors is. It's a game. It's a game. This is a ridiculous reverse bullet hell game. Basically, it didn't create the genre, but it popularized it. Instead of you dodging bullets, you are the source of the bullets, fighting against an endless amount of enemies. Castlevania Light? No. But there is a Castlevania expansion. hilariously enough, and we'll be playing through the adventure. That's the plan for today. We're gonna be working through some check marks. Level 16, the long library. Survive 5 minutes with Alucard. Oh, okay. Sure. Play in easy mode. Okay. And yeah, so the goal of this stream, we're gonna chat and be silly and catch up on what's been going on. And as soon as I start this, please tell me if the audio is okay. Not now, because nothing is playing in the audio. I did not see that, Lorenzo. Dallas asked for a quote and got quote 926. Weird. Why isn't this Joker guy telling any jokes? Maxi 2024? Possibly about Joker 2 or Persona 3? That has some layers, by the way. Chippy. Jonathan. Charlotte. Jonathan. Charlotte. God, I love Castlevania. You know what? Actually, I'm going to start the run. And I guess we can go to... Hello? I would like to select a stage. Let's go to the long library. And we don't have hyper mode, so get excited for me to just press the fast forward button. And I am going right now. I'm going to take a hot second. And I'm going to add quotes. Because I actually owe you some quotes. Fun fact, I owe you some quotes. It's been a long time since I last streamed. Let me look up if quote sexy man. I don't think this one's on here. If it is, it's been a while. Is quote sexy man? Wow, the most intense song immediately. Oh, okay, so we did add that quote. Perfect. Which means that all we have to add is the Nomia quote. Nomia said this. Mary Shelley would hear the news of Frankie using they them pronouns and would start doing the stanky leg. If this is true. But my favorite, this is a real thing Plaguesworth said last time we hung out. Apparently Plague was talking with one of his coworkers. He works with very young people, young adults. And Plague told this to one of them. I got World of Warcraft characters who are older than you. Damn, that's so good. That is such a good burn, by the way. I got World of Warcraft characters who are older than you. Dude, if I re-upped my World of Warcraft account, I would have older characters than some friends that I have. Anyways, welcome to Vampy, by the way. In Vampy, when you unlock a bunch of stuff, you get a bunch of power. I'm gonna try to not do the super overpowered stuff, just to not break the stream. So let's just do... Beginning is good. It gives you more weapons. Who doesn't love more weapons, by the way? Oh wow, could this possibly be my favorite game? Castlevania Symphony of the Night? Night spelled N-I-T-E? GP says, I mean, it's not hard to be older than Nomia, who was born yesterday. That is true. I'll take the Whip of the Wind. Sympathy of the Night. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good, Lorenzo. That's actually pretty good. I might steal that. King Bible. The only time you'll ever catch me holding a Bible, by the way. Sometimes, okay, so we used to go to anime conventions with Plaguesworth. It's not that we stopped going to anime conventions. It's just that the anime convention that we used to go to sucks now, so we just don't go. But like, Plague would do this thing where at the hotel room he would open the drawer by the bedside and be like, free book, and every time he would be like, oh, it's a Bible. Every time. I'm like, wow, free book. Oh, it's a Bible. Can we talk about, you know, is it too early to start talking about religion? How is it acceptable to just leave like literature in hotels? What if I left copies of my book at the hotel? Would that be okay? Can we talk about the Bible? It's been 10 minutes. Can we talk about the Bible? Fellas, can we talk about the Bible for a minute? Could you imagine? What if I print out copies of The Last Bread Mage ! Books, and I just put it in a dust sleeve that said the Bible, the Bible, D-A Bible. Could you imagine? People would be like, wow, this book restored my faith in God. Did it? Did you read it? I'll take 10% more damage. So I'm running through an adventure. They added adventures in this game. So instead of you have to start from zero essentially. You don't have any of your progression that you had in the main mode of the game, which is fun. It's fun starting from zero, but it also gives you little unlocks if you complete it. That's a fair point. The Dallas coming in with like a very fair point. GP says it's been so long. It has been so long. I was actually normally, you know, before the troubles, Wind Whip or Dragon Water Whip. This is me. It's that clip of The Simpsons. It's Mr. Burns at the grocery store for the first time after going broke, and in one hand he's holding Wind Whip, and in the other one he's holding Dragon Water Whip. Except that it's a bottle of ketchup and then a bottle of catsup. Maxi, you worked really hard for this bit. See, it's been so long that you have missed several arcs in my life. So first and foremost, Kitty, Plix with an eye, all three of us have agreed that we're fucking done with streaming. We're done with streaming. We're going back to physical media, brother. We're going back to physical media. We're tired of having to, like, browse through Netflix to watch something. So we found several independent shops near our living area that sell secondhand DVDs and stuff like that. And we've been, like, you know, expanding our little reach, looking for new places, you know, looking for treasures. One thing that I wanted to do, I wanted to have a collection of my favorite Simpsons seasons. You know, let me guess, Maxi, season 4. And I'm like, I think up to 11 is fine. Up to 11 is fine. That's fair. You know, I feel like the closest, really. So we've been having a fun time. So I'm more Simpsons coded than normally because we have been watching The Simpsons and it's been good. Actually, for Thanksgiving, hey, guess what? Hey, that's right. This video exists in a point in time. Thanksgiving was last week. Dude, Pacific Northwest. Dallas is cool, braver than me. We do actually have decent local physical media places. Dude, Pacific Northwest, baby. Plexworth it's legitimately talked about being like, dude, we should go up to Oregon. I heard they have really good, like, secondhand shops there. And I'm like, we're gonna go all the way to Oregon for DVDs? And I'm like, maybe. So that's why I'm more Simpsons coded. Anyways, Thanksgiving, right? Thanksgiving got up to a rocky start this year. And just for point of reference, by the way, we really only celebrate Thanksgiving with my immediate family. I don't do big things with the rest of the family. Mainly by the fact that they suck. My side of the family. If anybody on Kitty's side of the family is watching, I love you all. You're great. Rocky start was it mild gratitude giving? Hey Hans, how you doing? You know what? I haven't hit anybody with this. Hey.
Welcome.
Or even better.
Welcome back.
Or perhaps even.
I've been waiting for this.
So, you know, again, Thanksgiving at my house is literally just, you know, my parents, my brother and my sister, my nephew, and my wife. That sometimes my father-in-law, depending on what household he's going to this year. And this year, there was a change of plans 2 hours before Thanksgiving begins. And you know I have autism. I very much don't like change. So, you know, when a member of the family is like, hey, I'm bringing someone you have never met to Thanksgiving, I was perhaps a little bit apprehensive. It ended up being perfectly fine. It was a good time, you know. I did end up doing a lot of masking. Not MASC, Lamau. No, M-A-S-K, you know, I had to do a lot of masking just to be like, hello, here are the little quirks about our family, you know? Here's the idiosyncrasies about our family that you will not have context for because you have never interacted with us before. You know? So like I had to do the whole like, oh yeah, the reason why we all laughed at that is because this is a long-running gag that my brother has. I was essentially the most annoying character in the sitcom. I was looking at the camera and being like, I was Deadpool. Oh crap, I was Deadpool. That sucks ass. Never be Deadpool. If you have a choice, you know, don't be Deadpool. Oh, Dallas says my mom's special interest is Thanksgiving, so it's good, but intense. Oh yeah. I mean, like, I'm pretty blessed in that my sister is a professional dessert chef. So like, and my parents, they love cooking. They love cooking. So like, everything was delicious. My sister made 3 different desserts. It was great. I didn't get to eat as much as I would have liked because I was yapping the whole time, giving exposition. See you later, werewolf. Thank you for checking in. It's good to be back. No, it's been so long. It's been so long that I'm like, when the stream began, I'm like, how do I do this again? I missed it, man. And you're like, Maxi, you were streaming twice a week on Nomi's channel. It really isn't the same. Being a guest on someone's channel, it really isn't the same. Maxi, you streamed for 4 hours yesterday as Nomi beat Chrono Trigger, the greatest JRPG of all time. Really not the same. Really not the same. Not the same vibe. It's Nomiya's show, and what I'm doing when I'm guesting on someone else, I'm making room for them to do bits. I'm covering for them while they're doing stuff. Like, you know, it really isn't the same. There we go. I don't want to... I actually do want to level up the Alucard Sorb, by the way. Also, Maxi, you promised you were going to speed up the game. Okay, you want me to play like this? You want this instead? No, let me slow down. I just started. But it's good to be back. It's good to be playing games again and also chilling. Thank you. I'm doing the Lord's work as the Bimble intended. Thank you. That's Bimble. I mean, we were talking about Bimbo yesterday. Bimbo, the Mexican brand of Wonder Bread. Also, in this game, you faced in 2 directions instead of the usual 4 or 8. That's right. This is the most 2-dimensional game there is. There's 2 dimensions. There's really only 2 axes you have to worry about. The really fun part about this game is that it's kind of absurd. This is a pretty absurd game. You know, you start pretty weak and then you immediately start getting stronger. It's a lot about synergies. You know, essentially what every good roguelike has done. Slay the Spire, or of course the granddaddy of them all, summoning Kendra right now. The Binding of Isaac, the greatest, the OGest, the best of them all. God, I love Isaac. I'm never gonna play it ever again. By the way, if you remember watching me playing The Binding of Isaac on this channel, no you don't. Shut the hell up. Do not talk to me. I don't need to be reminded of the ever-encroaching advance of time. The 2 genders, left, right, anima. Wait, there you go. Yeah. It feels so good to be back. I'm already doing bits in my head. Maxi induced amnesia. Yeah, if you remember me playing The Binding of Isaac, no you don't actually. I was playing Vampy with Kitty, and they freaked out so bad when the stalker first showed up, which is this MFR right there. I will say, I was playing with Kitty in co-op, and I knew Kitty was gonna fall in love with this game the moment they got the garlic, because the garlic is so good. The garlic is so good. Dude, would you believe me if I told you that I may or may not have ran into Edmund McMillan multiple times in real life? My brother used to work at a place where Edmund would show up all the time. And I'm like, you should talk to him! You should be like NL said hi. And then my brother rightfully said, no, that's the worst thing I could do. And Blake was right, honestly. Whenever I have a bad idea like that, don't listen to me. That was back when I was different, you know. I had more Nomia-esque ideas. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. This is what I deserve. This is what I deserve for. Maxi, did you really describe your bad ideas as Nomia-esque? No, I would never say that. Yeah, I know, running into the swarms of bats with the garlic is so good. It really is. By the way, Binding of Isaac related. We're gonna get back to Thanksgiving in a minute, by the way. But Binding of Isaac, Edmund McMillan, creator of the Binding of Isaac, his next game, it's coming out next year. It's the game with the unfortunate name, but it's a good, I mean, if you come up with an idea like this, you kind of have to make the game out of principle. It's, and please, YouTube, hear me, YouTube, don't hear me out. It's a game about, racing cats and changing their genes to like do like roguelike runs with party-based systems, and like you go through dungeons with your party of cats and you raise new cats, and it's called Mewgenics. Mew and then the other word. And honestly, it's not a bad bit. Like it's very much a 2012 game idea. Hence why he shelved it for like 7 years. Han says he's mewing. Dude. The day I found out about mewing, and I'm like, you mean everyone doesn't just keep the tongue on the roof of their mouth? I just do that all the time. That's why my jaw looks the way it does, I guess. It even looks like a Flash game, yeah! We should go back to games looking like Flash games, honestly. Take that, dog show people. That's right. Dogs are not the only ones you can mess up like that, you know? That's right. Yeah, I believe it was the YouTube channel NoClip2, I believe. Did a little like feature on the game, the state of the game and what it looks like and when it's gonna come out. And like the mechanics they were talking about were so incredibly Edmund McMillan-esque. It's so good. It's so good. And he talked a lot about how like he was concerned people might not like, you know, get that like, you know, it's a joke. But you know, you have to take risks. That's life. What if Cat Dog? We do not talk about Cat Dog. Was Cat Dog Nickelodeon? It was Nickelodeon, right? It was Nickelodeon. There are some cartoons I do not talk about. I'm dead. I'm dead, brother. I died. Cat Dog did it to me. I got that cat dog in me. I survived for 5 minutes with Alucard. Done. Cat Dog? No. We do not talk about Cat Dog. We don't talk about the beaver one. We don't talk about the one about skateboarding. We can talk about cow chicken, but only if we are talking about the devil. Otherwise, we can't talk about cow chicken. What's next? 10 minutes with Maria. Well, this is where I would unlock Maria if I had her. What do you want me to do? Survive to level 60 in the long library. And evolve the alchemy whip. Who has the alchemy whip? It's Leon, isn't it? Or is it Trip? No. Is it Christopher? Oh, let's see. Is there anything... Leon, John? 50 minutes with John? I'll take... I can at least do 5 minutes with John. Maxi, is this a dirty joke? I don't know. I gotta check in with you. Yanto's at the door. Fellas, let me put on... I'm gonna put this background song for 2 minutes. For a minute, really. I'm gonna go check if the boy, the son... He's not a dog cat, he's just cat. He's cat. He has the upper body of a cat and the lower body of a cat. Maxi, was that also Simpsons reference? I don't know. If you know it, call it out. I'll be right back. Son, I'm doing a show. Do you want in or not? Do you want in? You do this every time. The way he looked at me, and then I saw his face. Bam, 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 bam. That cat doesn't want in. He just wants to see that I'm still alive. Bop, 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 bop. He's a cat. A doggy dog world. Yep. A doggy dog world. I don't know where Chippy picked this up, but honestly, I'm here for it. Hit me with Endless. Maxi, why did you pick Endless? I have to make it to level 60. And, it may not be possible. Alright, let's actually go for power today. Alright, John Morris? Yeah, it's John Morris, son of Quincy Morris from the Bram Stoker's Dracula. Oh, this double song. Oh my god. Maxi really said you can have 2 songs, by the way. Oh, he's built. This guy, he's chunky. He just throws the ball up in the air. He doesn't even aim. What's the plan? Take the King Bible. Duration is probably gonna be good for that, for his big old balls. Yeah, no, they put everyone in here. I love that in the release trailer for this expansion, they literally say everyone is here, and then they show every Castlevania character. Han says leave some whimsy for the rest of us. Chippy can contain so much whimsy. Slaps the top of Whimsy's take 2. Slams the top of Chippy's bald head. This guy can take so much whimsy. Is Chippy bald, Maxi? No, but for this joke, it would be funny if Chippy was bald. Just for this one joke, okay? Chippy's a jellyfish. Jellyfish. Okay, anyways, I don't have to explain it. You get it. So Thanksgiving, right? Before... Oh my god. Before we started, with dinner, we were like, we gotta do something. We can't just be, like, sitting here doing nothing. My brother is like, let's just put on Simpsons. And I'm like, what a great choice. What a great choice. Chippy's right. Chippy says, jellyfish have no hair, no brain, no taxes. It's so true. Oh, also, damn, this guy's, he's thick. He's chonky. He's chonky. Hans says, I need all my jokes to be described in comical detail. Yeah, there you go. No, see, you see, and then at that moment, after he asked if he could have a spoonful of ice cream, he reached out and produced from beyond the frame a comically large spoon. I'll take a whip of the water dragon. I will say, John Morris, you're slow, brother. You're slow. I'm gonna speed you up. Definitely evolve the garlic. Lorenzo says, I don't know why jellyfish is considered a delicacy. I never got it. Never underestimate humans' ability to eat everything. Hans says, people say they miss Vine when that was its peak. I don't know, man. I don't know. I do kind of miss Vine, but I was never in Vine. Like, Kitty and I legitimately... Oh, the screen shaking is going to be very fun. Kitty and I discovered Vine literally, like, 5 seconds before it exploded, so... Yo, it's Cade! Hi, Cade! How you doing, friendo? You're the best, and I love you, and I love you.
Hey, bud.
Aww. Kate says bad news. The fall place that I wanted to go to was closed today. Dude. The other day, Plague, we were of course, Plague, Keeney and I, we were looking for physical media in used shops. And Plague was like, we should go to this one Thai place. And we went in, and it was like the chillest place of all time. It had like the windows were open. It was very nice and airy. They were playing like super chill music. I was like, this is like the coolest place to be at. I will say the weather's cooled down dramatically. Have y'all heard of this thing? It's called winter. I heard that it was I heard that it was it had achieved that it was okay. All right. Winter did what? Okay, I'm sorry. I haven't streamed for like a month. You guys, I gotta get these jokes. Good try, Maxi. Thank you. You know, that's all I can ever ask for to try. All right, you know what? Just give me a weapon. I kindly request. I think the Wind Whip wants the crown. Most of the dreams, I just look through PS2 games, dude. Oh, Hans says, I keep having dreams of secondhand shop where I could buy PS2 games. I'm not gonna lie to you. Back in the day, I remember watching people who were like, I'm gonna go thrifting, and they would find PC games and stuff. And I'm like, wow. Could you imagine? Could you imagine going to a secondhand place and finding like an NES? It's never gonna happen again. It's like walking into Target and finding Pokemon cards. That has left us, you know? Chippy says, Maxi, can I send you a clip? Chippy, you can send me the whole magazine, brother. Hans has Pokemon cards? I'm scrolling through. I'm old. I'm scrolling through my Rolodex of jokes. I'm like, is Hans selling his body? Is Hans selling drugs? It could be anything. It could be anything. I don't think any of those jokes are funny enough, so I'm not gonna make them. Kate asks, how come sushi places have the best rice? How can I make this? You have to buy sushi rice. Like literally, like I used to try stuff like putting rice vinegar in it. It literally is just the kind of rice. My father-in-law, literally 5 months ago. 5 months ago, he went to Starbucks and bought a 50-pound bag of sushi rice for $20. And I know you're thinking, wow, 50 pounds for $20. That's a good deal. How much have you used, Maxi? Dude, there's still so much rice. We have rice like 3 times a week, and it's still too much rice. Hell yeah, I love it, Cade. Good to hear it. I'm so pissed. Dallas says, my local game store has a decent PS2 collection. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I have... The closest you see is a Wii game. I've seen Wii games and Xbox 360 games. That's all I've seen. Do you wash my rice? Of course I wash my rice. I also soak it. I soak the rice for like 8 to 10 minutes in warm water. And I swear to God, if anybody tells me that's the wrong way to do it, I don't care. I don't care. It comes out good and tasty. Yeah, anybody? Yeah, you know what? Wash your PS2 challenge. Absolutely. I fail every time, mostly because I don't want to get it out of storage. I'm not like Nomia Vixia, okay? I don't have like aesthetic, everything. I don't have a pink PS2. I have a slim PS2. Mostly because I wanted to play online games, namely Monster Hunter. Maxi, the sexual tension between you and the armadillo. Could you just pick it up? I just did. Don't worry about it. Now, let me just double check Discord real quick, just in case Chippy has sent me a clip. I don't know if Chippy was gonna do it now or later. Okay. Chippy, am I safe to raw watch this on the to just play it on stream? Am I safe? Am I safe? Perfect. Okay. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, but you can't take the Supreme King out of the...
You're still ruthless. You can take the kid out of the Supreme King's clutches, but you can't take the Supreme King out of the...
Ah! That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Dude, that would be me. That would be me. That would be me, by the way. That would 100% be me. Doing my little speech as I'm fading away, as I get Thanos snapped. Kate says, Vampire Survivors has been such a good comfort game for me. I'm so happy because I fucking love this game. I love this game, and it's like it's a well of like endless content. It's so much fun. It's so true, Chippy. POV, Maxi stutters a little bit and immediately bursts into pieces. It's me. That's what happens to me. One time on stream, Nomiya was like, do you stutter on purpose? And I'm like, no! Sorry, I'm misremembering. One time. Sometimes I say words wrong because it's fun, okay? I mispronounced a word, and Nomiya assumed that I did it by mistake, which is worse, honestly. Oh, great, the stalker's here. Alright, alright. I want that chest. Increase my iron ball. What was the other good bit? Oh my god. Oh, wait, you know what? That was actually off stream. I don't know if I actually have permission to share this bit, so I'm gonna shut up. Let's go back to Thanksgiving, by the way. No, like, I love mispronouncing things, namely because, like, this goddamn language is entirely made up, so why not just have fun with it? Like, straight up, you know? I like to put an extra syllable in some. Oh no! Oh, Lord forgive me! Lord forgive me! Lord forgive me! This is so bad. This is so bad. This is so bad. This is the worst it's ever been. No one's ever had it worse than me. Please, Maxi, could you pick a better word than erect? Erect a monument in my memory if I don't make it to this chicken. Plague trying to convince us to go to Popeye so we can try the FNAF meal. We tried it, by the way. It wasn't good. Why would FNAF do a collab with Popeyes and not a pizza place? I don't know. I don't work corporate. I don't speak corporate even. Thank you for the language is fucked quote. Oh no. Oh no, it's minute 10. They want my ass out of here. That's it. I'm dead. I'm dead. I actually forgot to spend my money. Chippy says, my favorite syllable addition in my family is Baba Loon Boon. Baba Loon Boon. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, Dale got quote 11. Damn, that's like a really early kitty quote. Language is fucked. It's true. It's true. I did get the I at least got 4 levels in the iron balls. Okay, I have 3,000. Not enough money for chicken nugget. Do I want more enemies? No. No, I should probably just level up the very standard things. Very normal things. Give me one of these. And that's it. Back to the grindstone, brother. I forget. Quote number 8 has no attribution, man. It's like the Library of Alexandria. It's just, it's gone. Who knows who wrote that? You killed God in this game. Yep. I mean, does seem like something I would do. What's the rest of the progress here? Level 60 in the long library. We're not doing that yet. I want to unlock more characters. How do I get more characters? Okay. Evolve the iron ball. Okay. Jonathan. Evolve the hand grenade. I just have to evolve stuff, huh? Oh! Charlotte is in here! I have to go find her. Hans got a quote. That Iron Valley game looks pretty cool. I hope the person who made it is super hot. I do too. Can't believe I just straight up said that. Let's try John. No, you know what? Alucard is busted. Let's just do Alucard, baby. Let's just do Alucard. Taking off the endless. If I don't make it 10 minutes, why am I holding illusions that I'm gonna make it to goddamn minute 31? Kate says I want to do Castlevania stuff so bad. Yeah. Castlevania's been fun. That being said, I've done all the expansions up to Castlevania. Or I'm currently in Castlevania, so there's a lot of content. Take it at your own pace. You know? Don't feel like you have to rush. No, this is good. We want to scale up. Okay, so where is the coffin is on the left. Okay, I'm gonna go grab that cooldown book real quick. I'm gonna grab a book at the library. Could you imagine? Don't you mean Eric Lagarde? Lacarde? Yeah, Eric is in here. Kate, I knew. Kate, could you please make sure to look up, I think Kitty shared a TikTok. If you could watch that TikTok for me, I would really appreciate it. Again, they put every Castlevania character in this game. Oh my god. Alucard, could you please do any damage? I would appreciate it if you could just do like 1 damage. Oh my god, the Alucard Zorb doesn't do anything. I'm pretty sure. Oh, look, there's movement. Up, down, left, right, A, B, start. Yep. I feel like they actually put that in the game. That's actually it's in the game somewhere. If I were a book, I would probably be like this away. Boom, done. Okay, so I got the book. What else? I probably should unlock the character that's in here, which is Charlotte, Jonathan. But yeah. Oh my god. Can he please have a weapon? Alright, now there. So am I gonna burn my last reroll on this? No, give me the clover. I can live. That's actually pretty good, Lorenza. Oh, thank god. Okay, that murderized them. No, but you can have spinach. Dude. A little spinach would be a little nice, actually. You know what? Rune Tracer me, baby. Rune Tracer me. And now I will espionage. Oh, now everyone wants me, huh? Now everyone wants me. Now that I've leveled up a couple times, everyone wants a piece of this, huh? Get me lucky. I want to get lucky. Wow, 2 clocks? Is this my birthday? Kate says, so you don't get Mad Grove? Sometimes I get Mad Grove, but, I don't know, I wasn't feeling Mad Grove today. Okay, so, we have, I could get the cross. The cross kinda sucks. You know what? Garlic. When in doubt, just get garlic. You don't know what to put on your pasta? Get some garlic, brother. I think you meant towards Popeye. You lean towards Popeye? God damn it. Popeye is an American chain of fried chicken restaurants. So how was everyone's Thanksgiving? Aside from, sudden change of plans, I had a good time. I got to play lots of board games with the family. The family loves board games, mostly because I have made them enjoy board games. Okay, Armadillo into Crown. There we go. So we had a good time. We played this this relatively new board game called Hot Streak. It's really fun. It's essentially it's a betting game, but you're betting on mascot races, and you're able to modify like essentially what the racers will do during the race. There's a small deck of things that could happen, and you actually can modify some of the cards in it. It was fun. We also played Flip 7, by the way. Okay, Kate's gonna love hearing this story. Yeah, I know. We played Flip 7, and it was very fun. My father very much enjoyed it. He always went for Flip 7. I thought you only played trick-taking games, Maxi, says Hans. I swear to God. Computer! Computer, shoot an ICBM in the direction of Hans. Papa Kirin shaking your hand. Chippy says, me and my mom play Thanksgiving so normal mode, so no guests, no fuss. Cranberry from the can. Dude, honestly? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Again, like, I don't want to give the impression that it's like, oh no, I miss doing big Thanksgiving with all the extended family. I don't. I never enjoyed it. In part because my mother's side of the family fucking sucks ass. So I'm like, oh my god, I get to spend time with people I actually love. Being silly and making jokes and catching up and playing board games. Why would I give this up to hang out with 20 randos? Why? And then just masking for 4 hours? Why would I ever ask for that? Hans says, Jarvis, make Maxi blink manually? How dare you? Yeah, and I get that, Cade. For sure. Again, like, you know, I'm very much jealous of people who have families who don't suck. Like, if you have an extended family and you're like, oh yeah, I love all of my 17 cousins and all my nephews, everyone's great. I'm like, good. Good. I don't know why you're living through the plot of Cheaper by the Dozen, but okay. Or perhaps Step by Step, the sitcom from the late 90s. By the way, yes, if you had, once again, Maxi brings up Step by Step. That's on the bingo table somewhere. I think it must have been early 90s now that I think about it. I had a good time. No worries, Cade. Thank you for coming by. Love you, friendo. You're the best. Maxi, you say that all of your friends are the best. Yeah, that's right. All my friends are the best. I have purposefully picked a group of the coolest people of all time to be my friends. Ooh, I have to see Kate. I think I have stuff planned to open. You can tell the moment I was not looking at the screen. I think Plague wants to go watch the FNAF movie today, so I might be busy. But we should make time. We should make time for sure. Kitty's off tomorrow. Wait, hold up. You're working tomorrow. I already know that. You don't even have to say anything. I already know you're working tomorrow. I memorized your working schedule. Dude, honestly, Cheapy says sometimes I would want to do... Oh, by the way, get ready for visual noise, by the way. Cheapy says I would like to do, like, one time do the big Thanksgiving thing, make a big dinner, lots of desserts, and then invite nobody. Dude, I would respect that, honestly. That's self-care. Everyone prepare yourselves, big level ups are happening. Sorry, Cade. I think it's just called meal prep. No, no. No, but I mean like doing something just for yourself, you know? That's an exceedingly rare thing in this society, just doing a thing just for yourself. You know what? Usually I would save these chests so that they, you know, because they go up in value over time. They don't, that's a joke. But you know what? Considering the state of the world, I think I'm just gonna... I forgot to get the heart. Oh, I don't have a heart. Hans, I swear to God. That's not what I meant by self-love, but you know what? I don't know, maybe. I'm not gonna judge. Oh my God, Alucard, Alucard. Wow, wow, is it minute 9? I can tell because I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying bad, but how about I kick ass? I can make it. I can make it. I can make it. The enemies in this pack are from Castlevania, which is funny because the game is so based on Castlevania to begin with that like it's like yeah like the bestiary makes reference to being like, man, this enemy looks an awful lot like that other enemy that's in the game. I wonder why. Could this possibly be a reference? That's strange. Who would ever do that? Can I please have one? Where's the nearest bookshelf? There are no bookshelves, Maxi. Let me hit him with a little bit of the spinning around in circles. I don't think the garlic is gonna save us, fellas. That was a big level up right there. A part of me is like, should I talk about what happened in November? Dude, I've talked about it so much. I'm kind of like... I don't want to say I'm tired of it. It's just, you know... I'm a little exhausted from repeating myself. Just, you know, stuff happened in November and I was very busy. It wasn't bad. It was good. You know, I'm happy that, you know... Things resolved in a very positive manner, but I'm just tired. Maxi, when they play Digital Devil Story, wow, is this Castlevania 3D? Dude. Honestly? Also, don't you mean Castlevania? Maxi, the game is called Castlevania 64. It actually isn't. The Castlevania that came out on the N64 was actually just called Castlevania. You have picked a bad day to start a fight with a Castlevania girl, AGN. Wouldn't it be funny though if like if they release new games for the oh my god, more Arcana, thank god. Okay. I mean I could just get the Mad Grove. You know, I'm gonna get the Mad Grove in honor of Cade. Nothing happened to Cade, I just missed them. I just missed Cade. Give me a Mad Grove so that everything freaking gets over here. We're gonna love. We're going up. We're gonna level up a lot, fellas. Get ready for this, by the way. I can level up the Alucard Sorb. What do I think of Haunted Castle? Oh, you mean one of like the 10,000 retellings of Castlevania 1? I'm aware of Haunted Castle. That's the one where they let him actually wield a sword instead of just whipping a whip around. You know what? I think I'll take the lot, thank you very much. I'll take all of them. I'll take all of them and you can't stop me. I would very much like another... You know what? Since we're actually doing pretty well right now, I'm gonna level up a weapon. I'm not gonna evolve the Alucard Zorb. Because I actually haven't evolved the sword yet. Of all the things I've done. See, if we want to talk about obscure Castlevania games... You have to talk about the Castlevania fighting game on the Wii. The one where all the character designs were done by the artist of Death Note. so everyone is suddenly hot or a child. Hunt says, I can't play this game. It seems like sensory overload. Hans, can you please promise that you'll watch, you remind me to show you what real sensory overload looks like in like, I don't know, like 10 minutes. That's enough levels. Let's evolve the U into no future. Also known as the political landscape of the United States of America. Is this something? Is this something? I don't think it is. Nah, I'm good, thanks. I'm good, thanks. I don't particularly feel like. All right, let's just go and free Charlotte from the box that they put her in. Maxi, you could have said fridge. No, she's alive. She's alive. It was actually one of my favorite bits about Thanksgiving though is that like my nephew is now he's in second grade. He's a goddamn child, okay? But he's able to play some games now, which is good. Because before he would want to play games, but I'm like, brother, you don't know how to read. One, you don't know how to read. Two, you can't sit still for 5 minutes. But now he was able to sit still for a little bit, you know? And thankfully, none of the games that we played had words on them. You know, it's just like, you know, okay, kiddo, it's your turn. Who do you want to bet for? You know, what mascot do you think is going to win? You know, and he's like, it's the hot dog. And I'm like, good choice. The hot dog did win. How old does he need to be for netherite armor? I swear to God, Chippy. Sorry, I'm never going to escape it. I'm never going to escape it. I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night. And it's gonna be sleep paralysis demon Chippy being like netherite armor, Maxi. Think about it. By the way, because everybody loves the nephew stories. My other favorite nephew story is that when he was playing, we had to look after him a couple of days. You know, just you know, my sister's a single mom. You know, hard racing at kids, so sometimes we take Remy to school. That's the kid's nickname, so I don't use his real name, Lemao. And you know, it's the morning, and he wants to play games, and I'm like, hell yeah, let's play video games. I put on Pokemon, and anytime he would find Slowpokes, he would be like, look, Maxi, it's your son, and I'm like, yep, that's my son. And like every time it'd be like, it's your son, Maxi. Look, Maxi, it's your son. And I'm like, they are. They're all so beautiful. Charlotte. Charlotte. Ew, a spellcaster. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay, the real sensor... the real censoring noise is starting now, by the way. Alright, how we doing? How we doing? Nothing can level up. I'ma predict. Nomia has been telling me, Maxi, you have to go luck. And every time I pick up luck, I don't get more than 1 item in a chest. If this chest doesn't have at least 3 items, I am unsubscribing from Nomia Vikshi. YouTube.com/Nomia Vikshi. 1 item! Alright! I'm opening Nomia's channel right now. I'm unsubscribing. By the way, I got my little stats from YouTube. You know, YouTube is like, look how much YouTube you watch, and I'm like, wow, that is a lot. But it was like, you know who your #1 YouTube channel is, and I'm like, oh, who is it? Who could it possibly be? It's goddamn Nomia. Nomia's my #1 YouTube channel that I watched this year. I am on the top 0.1% of Nomia enjoyers. They're telling me I should be the one running the fan club. The one thing, Hans, the one thing that always gets me about people talking about the humor in Borderlands, as someone who like has played them all, is that people being like, dude, the comedy in the first game was better. The first game had no jokes. The first Borderlands game had no jokes. It's like, if what people are trying to say is that they would rather the game was entirely devoid of character or dialogue, then perhaps not. Ah, the sensory overload. Ah. No. I mean, Hans, it could be worse, brother. I could be playing at this speed. There's actually a boss in this level. Cheapy says, glad they made at least 3 boys love games, dude. Cheapy, the way that I'm working on a new project, and the way that I wanted one of the stats to be reduced down to BL, so that it would also spell boys love. That's right. I'm Maxi. That's a little shallow, Maxi. You can't have a mechanic named just so that it can be BL. And I'm like, no. This is on purpose. This is on purpose. This is what joy looks like. Give me 3 revivals, actually. Yeah, give me 3 revivals. I actually want to make it this time. Okay, can we go back to ×2 speed? Because, like... Okay, see, like, 1 speed? Absolutely not. You gotta speed this up. Speed 2? Perfect. Speed 3? Absolutely not. Give me one of these. Send it, said Chippy. I still might. I will say... you know, actually, I realized I have the secret Discord. I could just tell you, specifically at Chippy. I came up with a really good name for one of the stats. Like, I'm like, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. Only Maxi would do this, okay? I've come to the point now where I'm like, I just want to make games that only I could make. You know? I'm like, if somebody wants a TTRPG that is like perfectly palatable to the average person, there is 10,000 million Dungeons and Dragons wannabes right there. They're over there. You can play those. Don says, I'm getting dizzy watching. I am deeply sorry, but this is the game. And we're not even there. We're not even there. You know how like Goku is like, and this is what Super Saiyan 69 looks like. Hold up, I don't think that was actually an official episode now that I think about it. That might have been an incognito tab I opened once. GP says no more palatable art. Be unbreachable, alienate everyone. 1,000,000%. Me, I'm shaking Chippy's hand. I'm shaking I'm shaking your hand. I am walking into the dog world. What do you call the place that you go when you go to a different country and you want to become a citizen? I am applying for citizenship at Doggy Dog World. I want to live in this world. I want to live in this world. I want to open a small business in Doggy Dog World. I want to get my Doggy Dog card 100%. Now, oh my god, I'm gonna have to level up the Alucard Zorb. Maxi, can you please walk me through why the hell it's called the Alucard Zorb? Maxi, can you please explain to me why it's called the Alucard Zorb? So it was called the Alucard Zorb because in the video game Castlevania Symphony of the Night, you play the game as Alucard, son of Dracula. And he starts with all of his best gear, called the Alucard sword, shield, helmet, whatever. And over the course of the game, you kind of have to make do with whatever crappy equipment you find. And as you progress later in the game, you're actually able to find better gear. Oh my god, I'm gonna absolutely lose it. You're able to find your old equipment. Well, you think it's your equipment, but it's actually fake pieces of equipment. Instead of being called Alucard, they're called Alucart. And this game makes mention of that fact and commits more to the bit by having it be Zorb instead of sword. I appreciate that. Commit to the bit, you know? People are like, you know, should I make my art more palatable to the average person? No. By the way, if you would like more tidbits about Castlevania, please consider telling Nomiya Vikshi to play Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I will be on Nomiya's shoulder, telling them all the little tidbits. This is what I live for. You know what? It's been a good time. Oh, you know what? Pomerola me. Pomerola me. Everyone get freakier now. It's the only thing keeping me going. That's not true. I do also have an incredible, beautiful, amazing wife. And 3 children. Turns out I have a lot to live for, fellas. Hi, King Dang. It's been a little while. How you doing? I have a very fast transcriptionist. And Slowpoke. That's true. Yeah, this is actually a part of my stream setup. I have a little speech bubble. Also, Maxi, where did that adorable Vampire Survivor style sprite come from that's on your screen? Well, I drew it. I drew it myself. I forgot that I loved making pixel art. Alright, fellas, I have bad news. I don't think I'm gonna check that box. The game wants you. Is it here? No, it's not here. The game wants me to evolve the Alucard Zorb. But the problem is that if you level up the Alucard Zorb, it becomes 2 different weapons. And if you evolve those 2 different weapons, it no longer counts as being the Zorb. It's been great. How have you been, Ask Kingding? I had a rough November, but ultimately it was good. It was good, and I'm happy to be back. Again, life is good. Oh, it's just the Medusa? Okay, alright. The Medusa from the first PS2 game, and it's dead. I killed it, right? It's dead, right? No, I think it's got a second face. Medusa? Are you actually dead? Girl, where did you go? Are you up here? No. Guys, I think she's dead. I killed her right away. I love that I purposefully bought 3 revives in case that I would die, and then I didn't die. The game ends normally at 30 minutes, by the way, which I appreciate. I think it's fun. You can go on forever. You select endless, but now Hans, I promised that I was gonna destroy the screen. So as soon as this run is over, I will show you what real danger looks like. All right, there you go. I'm gonna die. I guess I could just wrap it up. You know, let's just wrap it up. Yeah, let's go 30 more minutes, yeah. Okay, so I got Christopher. Level 60 in the long library. Yep, I defeated the creature. I found Charlotte. I got juiced. And I got the Sorb. Perfect. All right. Let's back out of this mode. Because one of the aspects of permanent progression in the game is the concept of empowering your character. When you defeat really strong enemies in the game, let me just highlight this just for Lorenzo, because Lorenzo doesn't know a damn thing about this game. Lorenzo just asked, what are other silly or epic crossovers that this game have for DLC? Just Amogus, Contra. I forgot this game had Amogus. Yeah, they're right there. There's the imposter right there. I found them. I love Ghost because Ghost literally can't deal damage and can't be damaged. It's great. Anyways, the long-time progression in this game is eggs. When you defeat a strong enemy, it permanently boosts that character's stats. Here is Sammy. And here is Sammy with 23,626 eggs. Warning! The following segment of the stream will include flashing lights. If you are sensitive, if you have photosensitivity, perhaps look away. Not you, Hans. You're forced to do this. You have to see this, Hans. All right. 3, 2, 1. By the way, let me run it at 1 speed. There you go. That's better. That's 14 million gold, by the way, on the spot. You can smell my PC burning. Joke's on you. This is running on my Switch too. Haha. Joke's on you. Joke's on you. This is also my favorite song in the game. I really like the contrast of the game's aesthetics you have. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Wait, are you judging me, Chippy? Yeah, I have Vampire Survivors and Castlevania and Castlevania and Castlevania. But I also have Hello Kitty Island Adventure and Kirby Air Riders. Yo, hi Misterioso, how you doing? How you doing? What is happening? We are gaming. This is gaming. Anyways, there you go. That's a 6-7 moment. Thank you, Chippy. Thank you, Chippy. Yeah. So in that time, okay. I'm sorry. It was only 6 million gold. In 1 minute. Also, my vicious hunger weapon did 95 million damage. How can you play? Can you play like this? See, that's my secret cap. You don't play like that. Anyways. Let's get back to playing the game like normally, like a normal person for once. There we go. Okay, so let's power up. I would very much like 1 revival. It's just, you kind of just need to have 1 revival at least. And some of that, and give me more luck, please. And that's probably enough. Let's go. Honestly, I've been looking forward to trying out the Castlevania collections. Mostly because they put some silly stuff in here. Kid Dracula is in this collection. Kid Dracula, the first appearance of Alucard as Kid Dracula. I love/hate the idea that Kid Dracula is canonically what Alucard grows up to be. No worries, Hans. Thank you for checking in, and I'm sorry that I gave you a headache. Rest well. I don't have money for one juice de Belmont. I don't have money for chicken nugget. You know what? I should probably try out Charlotte. Let me check the progress, by the way. Alchemy Whip. This is more stages. I don't care. I want to unlock more stuff. 10 minutes with Maria. I haven't even played as Maria. I would like to play as Maria, but I can't. Defeat the behemoth? No. Wield the vampire killer with... Okay, well, this is literally the one that ends the goddamn game. Evolve the iron ball so I can get Jonathan. I probably... How do you unlock Maria? Find and open the coffin in the clock tower. Okay, I can do that. I will do that as John Morris. And hit me with the clock tower. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, my captions just broke. Captions... Someone literally complimented you just now. You were complimented about how well you worked 2 seconds ago. How about now? Can you hear me now? Y'all remember that bit? You don't. You're not. Remember the concept of like your cell phone signal being bad and you had to ask and be like, hey, can you hear me now? I remember. So the board game that we played it's called Hot Shots. And it's a mascot racing game where you bet on mascots and you can affect how they do in the race, whatever. The rules in the game say that the first player is whoever is the unluckiest. And I didn't want me or Kitty to go first because we know how to play the game. And I didn't want to put my parents on the spot. And I didn't want to put our guest on the spot by being, okay, well, you know, my parents are unlucky. Bad take. Don't put your parents on the spot. Am I gonna say the guest is the unlucky one? Absolutely not. They get to spend time with us. We're a pretty chill family. I think that's a bonus. So I decide whose day am I gonna ruin? My nephew. So I say my nephew is the unluckiest one because he doesn't know a world before the internet and before 9/11. And I figured that was a good enough bit. People at the table laughed. Life went on. But I you know, the world is pretty cool right now. But I do kind of miss back before the internet was everything. Chippy says, I think my house is surrounded by lead because my mom's texts don't reach me. It's crazy, Chippy. It's crazy. I'm pretty sure that like my phone is faulty because Kitty has perfect cell phone service in this house and I don't. And we live in the same place. I miss Lorenzo says default Windows XP is such a vibe. I miss Windows XP. I could even do Vista, okay? I could even do Windows Vista. But I miss when you would just buy a thing and the thing would just work. I hate installing updates. I'm so sorry. And you know what? I'm going for big, powerful meta, so let's go Midnight Bolero. I want to win, so guess what? By the way, please let me know if the volume is loud. I think the stage is just loud. Imagine things working. Chippy. Chippity, is your mom okay? How's she dealing with all that lead? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Ronnie says, imagine things working. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? One of the tidbits that I found rather enjoyable, my favorite bit about watching the movie Parasite, the Korean movie Parasite, was learning after the fact that the movie was edited in like a 2010 MacBook or something that hadn't been updated and didn't have internet access. That was my favorite part. Otherwise, I didn't really enjoy that movie. Alucard Sorb? We just used you! Give me the knife, give me the knife. God, Chippy number 2? No. Ronnie, I wasn't calling you Chippy number 2. I saw King Ding saying Chippities, and I started speaking, okay? I swear to God. Sure, I confuse Kendra and Nomia, but I would never confuse Ronnie and Chippy. One's a vampire, one is a doggy. And a jellyfish. You know, Chippy is president of Doggy Dog World. It would be an honor to be Chippy number 2. I'm already doing so bad. You would never? I would never. Sorry, that's a line from my book I haven't published yet. Guys, I want to guys. I want to pick up those chests. Okay, listen. I understand y'all have things you want to do, but I very much would like to pick up those chests. If you could please let me. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. I mean, like, Dale says I had a PS3 that worked until it didn't. Like, at least back then, when a console would break down, you knew that, like, something broke in there. It wasn't like, oh, whoops, the software update bricked it, you know? Like, it really wasn't like that at all. I will say, I don't want to sound too much like an old person, I will say downloadable content has been pretty much a win, I think. I do very much enjoy downloadable content. And you know, there's also the convenience of just being able to just say, you know what, I want to play some games, and you can just, you know, have them. That's nice. That's nice. No worries, Lorenzo. See you later. Thank you for coming by. That's true. That's true, Chippy. Give me more of this. Let me absorb more, okay? And give me more rune tracers. More chest? You know it. I should really pick up luck so that, you know, because I'm gonna be opening all the chests in the world. But I will ask for more projectiles first. By the way, if the screen shaking is disorienting, I can turn it off, by the way. I usually don't mind it, but if you do mind it, do let me know. And I'm thinking after this run, just to be a piece of shit, I might do one Kirby Air Ride run. Just because that game is the most addicting thing that's ever existed. You're like, Maxi, you sound pretty addicted to this game. Let me tell you. Kirby Air Riders has taken a hold of me and my wife. It's taken both of us hostage. Every night after dinner, we're like, a little Kirby Air Ride? How about a little Kirby Air Ride? What about just a little Kirby Air Ride? I mean, listen, look. Okay, you know what? You know how I said? You know how I said the screen shake? I didn't mind it? Now I do. Now I do. Congratulations, John Morris, son of Quincy Morris. My favorite no, that's not true. Who's my favorite character from Bram Stoker's Dracula? Because we have all read it, right? We all read Bram Stoker's Dracula, right? It actually is a pretty good book. I actually think it's good. I think it's good. My favorite part about that book is that, like, if you read it thinking that it's an anime, a lot of things make more sense. Like, Bram Stoker wrote a shoujo manga. Because it's just like Mina Harper has like 16 guys who want to date her. GP says, I got to write essays about it. Dead! That's great. I love that. I love that. There's so much stuff that I only got to enjoy until I was an adult, and I really wish I had enjoyed it when I was younger. I wish someone had told me, hey, you should read Bram Stoker's Dracula. I wish when I was young, someone had told me to read A Series of Unfortunate Events. I think I would be like at least 70% funnier if I had read those books earlier. Kingding says, I wish I read more. You can fix that. Exclamation mark books. There you go. What a piece of shit, Maxi. What a piece of shit. GP says, to be fair, I read Dracula in college. That's also, I mean, like, you know, this is still fair. Pomarola, I want you, but I should get the crown first. Thank you for the nuggies. Thank you for exclamation mark nuggies. More experience. Wow, I'm actually doing pretty good in this level. That's crazy. I forgot that my mission here is to actually save whoever the hell's at the bottom of this tower. Or the top? I think it's at the top of the tower. Reading the comment section counts, says Kingding. It does not. I have bad news for you, Kingding. It does not. In fact, some might argue. You know how, like, engaging with chatbots literally makes you dumber? Engaging with comment sections also makes you dumber. I'm sorry. Listen, I love my comment sections. It's quiet in there, but I very much enjoy not arguing with people online. More armor, please. Can I have some armor, please? More luck, please. Luck me up. Alright, let's see. Now, what's the plan? Kingding says, I don't engage. Winky face. A smiley face. I just watch people argue from afar. That's fair. You know, I feel... Oh, by the way, visual noise is dropping in 3, 2, 1. I just don't feel like I have the mental energy to, like, deal with other people arguing with each other. I'm like, you know, I could just be living my own life. Chippy says, in my typewriter research, I ended up on a side quest of reading a middle grade book narrated by a sentient typewriter. Like 20 pages. I wouldn't finish it because I'm like 30 years old, but I was curious. Oh my god. I love doing research for books, man. That's it. I don't know, man. Like, I just don't know. Maybe I'm just built different, I guess. I love doing research. I loved, you know, I'm ancient. I loved going to the library and picking up books and being like, shit, you know, what can I learn from this thing, you know? And now with the internet, you can just do search on, you can search freaking anything. And like, you know, like I read a whole book on jazz just for one line in the Fabulous Gays Volume 2. Now, I know you're thinking, Maxi, that's probably not a good, like, investment of your time. It isn't just because I wrote one line. I wanted context about jazz that I didn't have before, and now I know about jazz. It's win-win, brother. GP says, research is fun. I dedicated myself to typewriters for 2 whole scenes, and I need to I need to address typewriter repair. It's good. It's fun. You know, I forget if... I think Kitty was talking about it on stream, I think. Where Kitty had to, like, stop in the middle of a scene to be like, hold up, when were overalls invented? Because Kitty's writing a book set in Victorian era. Does searching for a lost media count? Perhaps. Listen, are you having fun and like learning something new? I think it counts. But then again, who cares what I think? Live your life, be happy. God, she's so far away. She's so far away. She's so far away. Will I ever reach Maria? What's the latest thing that I was doing research for? I mean, like when I was working on Satamon, when it was like a multiplayer thing, fighting game thing, I did a lot of fighting game research, and that was very fun. I had a lot of fun with that. That's why I say brother now at the end of every sentence, brother. I like your avatar, Maxi. Thank you. Which one? This one? This one? The way that I was thinking of changing it, just because it's been like a year, but I'm like, no, it's still good. It's still good. It's still a good avatar. Not the armored flea man. Guys, we gotta talk, okay? Okay, listen. I bet this special enemy, the bat with the red out. Yeah, I knew you had to be a tarot. Perfect. All right. So we got all the master tarots. Yeah, Chippy says I'm still fond of this concept doodles I did for it. Yeah, I commissioned Chippy to help me design this character's outfit. And I have to say, Chippy was very fun to work with. I would strongly suggest... Do I even have the correct link? Oh my god. I would suggest if you would like someone to commission work from, check out Chips. Maxi, will you please pick Mad Grove for Cade? No. I will pick up revivals because I want to survive. Maxi, you didn't need revives last time, Maxi. What you need is to believe in yourself. See, Maxi, the Wizard of Oz meant to tell you that the real Maxi, you had a brain and a heart and courage the entire time, Maxi. Actually, the Wizard of Oz is bullshit. Sorry, we watched Wicked, the second Wicked movie, the other day with Plaguesworth. That movie was bad, brother. It was not good. It was not a good time. Last year, we made a tier list of the movies we watched, and Wicked was like number 2. And let me tell you, this year's Wicked movie isn't even making like top 16. It's bad. Yeah, Ronnie says I am on the elite of cheapy commissioners. I get to start drawing for Ronnie tonight. Dude, that's so exciting. Maxi, you almost said cheapy, Maxi. I fucking heard you. You're not skipping. You're not escaping the allegations that Ronnie and Chippy are the same person in your mind, Maxi. Have you considered that I have a stutter? Because English is my second language. Have you considered that, huh? Have you considered that speaking fast is hard for me, but it's the only thing I know? I never had a chance. I grew up in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. We speak so fast there. And then I moved to California, where we crunch words together. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. I never stood a chance. I was always gonna sound weird. And you know what? I'm embracing it now. That's right. This is my way of saying... This is my neon. This is my neon, okay? Anime characters finish the sentence with neon. I just speak fast, and I hope people just assume that I know what I'm talking about. Thank you for another artifact. Now, do I want to level up anything? Yes, I would. Oh, big mistake, it's fine. Linguistically fascinating. Oh, yeah. Listen, if you're watching the stream because you enjoy my content, or you're watching the stream because it feels like you're looking through the zoo glass window, either way, leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe, okay? Listen. Did you know you can support the stream by becoming a YouTube member? Alternatively, supporting me through coffee.com/mkirin. Oh my god. Oh, Mysterioso gets it. Accidentally mispronouncing words in school when you're just a kid in a new country speaking a whole new language. It's so true. So true.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Dude, when I first came to the United States, I would not offer to read during class. I dreaded the teacher asking me to read because English is... Oh, Demon Finger, let's go. English just... It just makes no fucking sense, man. English makes no fucking sense. Oh, wow. Everything's getting leveled up, huh? We're going up, up, up. Yo, thank you. Thank you, King Ding. Liked and subscribed and send you a coffee in the mail. Dude. I'm looking forward to a cup of coffee in 7 to 14 business days. How did you get my address? I keep meaning to make a P.O. box, but there's just no time. There's just no time. Labor. Welcome back to minute 14 of this run. Have we saved Maria? No. Call me Breath of the Wild Link, by the way, that I'm postponing saving the damsel in distress. I'm on my way to collect every single Korok seed before I defeat Calamity Ganon. By the way, I did 100% Breath of the Wild. Again, I was so busy in November, I didn't even have time to make a post about how I did it. I got everything. It was a very rewarding and fun experience. And I feel like it's the sign of a good game where I finished it and I thought I could actually play some more Breath of the Wild. I legitimately thought, you know what? Maybe in like 5 years I'll do this again. Maybe I'll try this, but instead I'll just do, you know, I will only use X weapon, or I'll only use this thing. It was a good time. It was a good time. I will say that I used the Nintendo app that it has for like giving you like hints of where things are. Anyone who tells you that using that is cheating is kidding themselves, because like you still have to search so hard for Korok seeds and all the other junk. There's still so much running around. I think I only had to look up like 2 Korok seeds in the entire game. And it was entirely because I just didn't understand what the puzzle was. I was like, what am I even looking for? What am I doing here, brother? And one was like, actually, if you stand on this rock and look in this direction at this time of day, you can see that there's a puzzle on the wall. And I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. What was the other thing? The one thing, I'll be 100% honest, the only thing I knew about Breath of the Wild when I went in was that there was a side quest about starting your own town. I'm gonna be honest, having heard so many great things about it, I thought there would be a little bit more to that side quest. There really wasn't. It really is just like 4 quests. And it's fine. It's fine for what it is, but like, people were describing it to me that like it was like the best side quest in gaming, and I'm like, it was fine. I'm gonna be entirely honest, and that Gerudo lady definitely married down for sure. That man was very much out of her league. Let's be entirely honest. She could have dated a much hotter guy than that, but you know what? You know? What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? Who do I want? Give me the Alucard sword, why not? I will say the gimmick of that side quest that like you can only invite people to the town whose name ends in Sun that was a pretty fun bit. That was pretty fun. Running back through old areas looking for anyone who has SON at the end of their name. That was cute. That was cute. They found some creative ways of coming up with characters whose name ends in SON. It's been 19 minutes, Maxi. Have you saved Maria? No. No. But now I'm moving 10% faster towards Maria. You know I'm getting closer because the arrow is now moving to the side. Laterally as opposed to just staying in place. Although, it's just a bag of money. 19 o'clock, do you know where Maria is? Oh my god. Chippy. I'm gonna send Nomi a message, okay? I know, I've been a little bit I promised Nomia that I would not ask them to play any more games after they committed like half of their year to 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. And they also just beat Chrono Trigger. I'm gonna ask Nomia what they want to do. But I think they would really enjoy playing Symphony of the Night. Because so much of Vampire Survivors is just Symphony of the Night. It's just Castlevania in general, just like picked up one-to-one. And I think Nomia would enjoy that. But if Nomia says, I want to play Elden Ring co-op, I'll be there. I'll be there for Gnomes. But I want Chippy to be witness that I'm like I love Nomia. I shouldn't be deciding what Nomia's content is. For one, I should not be deciding what Nomia streams, because I feel like I have a lot of fun and I love my friend, but also that 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim series was so good. It was so good. It was so good. Maxi the manager, dude, I would be a terrible manager. I would be a terrible manager. I am a much better like you know what I think I would be great at? I think I would be a great Smithers. I feel like I would make a great right hand person. I feel like I think I would be good at that. You know? I think I would be like, my lord, Alucard is at the door, my lord. That's right. I'm applying to be a minion for Dracula. I'd be like, my lord, your son Alucard is at the door, my lord. He's brought over his girlfriend, my lord. Yes, Maria Renhart, my lord. I heard the paper here says that she's 17, my lord. Maria Renhart is canonically 17 during the events of Symphony of the Night. They don't actually get together or anything, but that's just a fun little fun fact. Chippy says, Maxi, you want to be the evil advisor who poisons me in the second act? Chippy, I didn't know there were poison. It was an honest mistake. I don't think Smithers sounds like that. Let's pretend you didn't see that. Wow, Mr. Smithers, you're so good at turning me on. Ronnie says, I'm the number 2 in the 2-man act. I respect that. I respect that. By the way, no, your stream is not failing you. This is, in fact, we're in single frame digits, by the way. Kingding asks, Maxi, if you don't mind me asking, what is your personal research process? Again, this I am not a professional researcher. I don't want to give that impression. But if I'm researching in a field that I think one of my friends knows, I ask them if they have any books, podcasts, audiobooks, video essays they recommend. Oh, by the way, fun fact, the Alucard shield absorbs all of your evolved weapons, so you can get another set of evolved weapons. So the noise is gonna get worse, by the way. So I ask my friends if they know anything. Afterwards, I do multiple Reddit searches. I'm like, best book about blank plus Reddit. And you gotta check multiple sources, okay? I'm sorry. I know that you're like, I'm gonna check the first result. No. You have got to look up multiple resources. You have got to say what multiple people have to say. You have to read book reviews, unfortunately. And then just, literally go to the library or use your library's app and get some books. Watch some video essays. Since a lot of the research that I've done recently has been about video games, I've been engaging in a lot of video essay watching. Most of them are not good, I'll be honest with you. There's a lot of video essays that I did not enjoy, but how am I gonna find out what's good and what isn't if I don't try it? You know what? Am I gonna commit? No, okay, perfect. It was this way. Okay, thank God. Maria! Maria! So John Morris, the character I'm playing as, is can I how do I get out? How do I get out? Oh well. All right, this run is invalidated. I went out of bounds. Don't talk to me. In this game, if there's too much stuff going on the screen and you're going too fast, you can just wedge yourself between a corner. Hold up, hold up. Oh, you're making a liar out of me, huh? I guess they really patch these corners. You can usually break through the walls. Anyways, we're actually doing really well. Almost to the extent that I think we might actually be able to complete this run, which is good. We have to defeat whoever the hell spawns in 13 seconds. Ooh, and there's another tarot chest down here. What could I possibly want now? Usually when I get cards like these early on, because they have essentially infinite scaling. Like this one gives you 1% additional speed or whatever every single level, and my character's like level 100 something. So that's a lot of bonuses. That's a lot of bonuses. Unfortunately, it's a little bit late for that. You know what? Hit me with one reroll. Hit me with the free one. Hit me with your best shot. I say it. Hit me with your best shot. I'll have 8 rerolls. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be fine. I think I'm gonna be fine. You know what? Hit me with Mad Grove. And this is gonna get a little silly for a second. I mean, I guess I can just grab everything. I must assume the boss they wanted me to kill was Kurasumon. Which is that guy, you can't see what's going on in the screen. You can't see what's going on in the screen. Who am I kidding? You can't see it. The GOAT, one of the greatest streamers of all time, Northern Loin. Northern Loin was streaming this. And I'm like, I can't see what's going on in this game. And I figured I would give it a try. And it was one of the best streams I've ever made. It's such a fun game. It's so fun, relaxing. Completely absurd. Look at this. Look at this. What's happening? I don't know. Nobody knows. It's a secret to everyone. So John Morris, the character I'm playing as, he is from Castlevania Bloodlines, released for the Sega Genesis. It stands as a unique Castlevania game because in most Castlevania games you play as members of the Belmont family. You know, Simon Belmont, Richard Belmont, Trevor Belmont. He's the one from the anime. Also Castlevania 3, the introduction of Alucard, Sypha, the guy whose name is the Nasty. But in Castlevania Bloodlines for the Sega Genesis, you play as John Morris, who, and this is such a weird choice, by the way, who is canonically the son of Quincy Morris, one of the characters. That's right. I'm bringing it back from Castlevania, from Bram Stoker's Dracula. Quincy Morris is the Texan who happens to be friends of Mina Harper's fiance, and joins Dr. Van Helsing and the rest of the party in fighting Dracula. And it's just so funny that like everyone is British in this except for Quincy Morris, who's from Texas, of all places. And I swear to God, there's official art of him, but I'm like, no, he should have a cowboy hat, a 10-gallon hat. But that's not the weirdest part about Bloodlines. There's more weird stuff in there. You know, there's a second clan who wielded a spear made by Alucard. Let's not talk about that, okay? What character does Keanu Reeves play in Dracula again? I believe he plays Mina Harper's fiance. Maxi, say his name. I forget. I forget. I'm sorry, I don't remember everyone's name. If they wanted me to remember... Harker? No. Wait, are you telling me that Bram Stoker named the main character Mina Harper? And then... Is it Harker? I thought it was Mina Harper. Jonathan Harker and Mina No way. No way. I must be misspeaking. I must be misspeaking. Okay. Dracula book characters. If you've been putting up with me mispronouncing them the whole time, you're a saint. Let's see. You have Count Dracula. Yes. Jonathan Harker. Mina Murray. Oh my god. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Mina Murray. That's right. Quincy Morris. Dr. Van Helsing. They're not married yet. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Yet. Thank you for keeping me honest. Is Jonathan. But my favorite bit about that game, that is so odd, by the way, is that number one, it takes place just before World War I. And it's implied in the story, by the way, get ready for 1 FPS. It's implied in the story. I mean, it's out, you know, it's, they stated out loud, okay, that the main antagonist, who I will speak about in a second, by the way, is reviving Dracula, is using World War I as a way to gather, like, blood energy to summon Dracula again. Which, can we just consider, guys, can we talk about World War I for a second? Batshit insane concept for a game, by the way. Just like, that's right. We're gonna use we're gonna start a world war. So that I can bring back my uncle. That's right, the main antagonist of Castlevania Bloodlines is not just like any vampire. Is Dracula's niece, okay? Like, the fact that it's not like a disciple of the Church of Dracula. It's just like his niece, okay? It's just so funny to me. It makes it feel like it's like a personal thing. It's like, I'm bringing back my uncle. I'm bringing back my uncle. It's so funny. It just tickles me, and I'm dead. We made it 30 minutes and 2 seconds. And it's done. I'm quitting it. How many unlocks? 7 unlocks. Unlock the throne room. Unlock the candelabra door. That's what that item is called, by the way. Ebony wings. That item sucks. I'm sorry, Chippy. I know you're a fan of the birds. The clock lancet kind of sucks as well. Got Jonathan. Maria. And Leon. Kingding asks, how do you usually utilize the info you collect for research? How do you organize it? I will say that whenever I do research, GP says, I don't think the birds are good, I just think they're funny. That's fair. I appreciate you being honest about that. Whenever I do research, I do go into research with a question I want to answer specifically. You know, it isn't just I want to learn about scuba diving. I'm like, I have a question about scuba diving that I want an answer to. You know, for the jazz book or the jazz event in the second book of the Fabulous Gays, I wanted to know about jazz culture. I wanted to know about the history of jazz. I wanted to know about how jazz got to be the way that it is, and I began from there. As always, you literally just need to take down notes. Just take down notes. Just write down anything that stands out to you that you think you need to remember. And the captions just broke. You think I didn't see you in the corner of my eye, you little bum. But I got you. I saw you. Boom. There you go. And I'm back. There you go. Just gotta take notes. I would say don't listen to anyone who tells you that you need a specific note-taking software or anything like that. You don't. You just need to write down what you want to remember. Do we have enough to max out? We're almost there. That was a good run, though. That was a lot of money. All right. What next? We are at 1 hour and 55 minutes. Do I want to do a single Kirby Air Riders? You know what? Oh my god, I just realized that I have Maria. What else do I need? Dude, Leon is $14. I'll buy one Leon for $14. Fucking Duke Kerbo. Jonathan. Maxi, is this Jonathan from Dracula by Bram Stoker? No, that's Jonathan with 2 N's, you silly little guy. Also, that's a Morris. That's actually canonically the son of John Morris, by the way. Yeah, this game takes place like what, in like World War II? May chance. Thank you, Maxi. Appreciate the help. No worries. No worries. Okay. So I know what you're thinking, Maxi. This game has been very it's been hard to follow what's going on, Maxi. Yeah, okay. What if I okay, it's gonna be for 1 second, okay? For 1 second, I'm gonna first and foremost I'm gonna turn on the AC because it's getting warm in here. I am going to grab my bottle of water. I'm gonna take a sip of water, and I know the video says Vampire Survivors, but I'm gonna do one Kirby Air Riders city trial, just so that you understand. You're like, Maxi, Vampire Survivors is impossible to parse. Okay, watch this with no explanation, by the way. One thing I want to say, King Ding, while we're still like thinking about research, is that like I feel about research really similar to how I feel about jumping into making art. I know it's very easy to feel like you have to have all the answers or be prepared, but I think you can just jump in. You can just jump in. You know, let's just say that there's someone in my life who's been thinking about writing a novel forever, and they keep doing research. Is nobody you know, by the way. And every time I see them, I'm like, you should just start. You should just start writing the novel. Because you're like, I'm like, you can finish doing your research as you're writing the damn thing. You don't have to wait until you're ready. You can just jump in. Anyways, welcome to Kirby Air Riders, the greatest game of all time. I'm hoping the audio is okay. Anyways, we're just gonna jump in. I'm not gonna explain you how this game goes. That's it. We're just jumping in. And am I gonna play as Kirby? No. I'm gonna play as the greatest character of all time, Chef Kawasaki, with this little hat. GP says, just put the thing you're not sure about in brackets and do it later. Ronnie says it's a little low for me. Let me bump it a little bit. It looks like Smash. You couldn't be any more wrong. You know, Dale, this is a racing game, by the way. Think about it. This is a racing game. Think about it. Anyways, I'm not gonna explain anything, and I'm gonna have to lock in. 3, 2, 1. Fucking go. 3, 2, 1, start. Chariot. I want you, by the way, to appreciate right now the speed that's in this game right now, okay? I want you to appreciate the speed that you're seeing right now on the screen, because it's gonna change in the course of the next 5 minutes. Destroy vacant machines to power up. You got it, boss. Let me just get under this bridge. This is where I live, actually. I could have played as Rick, actually, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, we're going up. Come on! Serving up a hot plate of curry, fellas. Okay, let's go. And the event's ended. Perfect. I'm a ball. Don't worry about it. Ever heard of Ball is Life? Well, I'm Ball, so do the math. Not me. This is not Nomia's stream, okay? Nomia is glad to make the chat do math, not me. Nomia's like, learn math. No. Cracked boxes are appearing all over. Let's go. Things are getting a little fast. Things are getting a little fast. Oh no, oh no. Ah! Maxi, drive straight. I can't do anything straight. Oh my god, this is too fast. This is too fast. We don't have enough frames for this. Don't let the vehicles fool you. This is a battle royale. It is. It is. A short race is about to start. Hurry to the reception. Excuse me, I've never seen this event before. Oh my god, I have to make it to the reception. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh no 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 please! Oh my god. Oh no, this is the worst it's ever been. What happened? Oh no, oh no, oh no, we're going too fast. There's still a minute left! Thank you for telling me what the blue box is, game. I'd never seen one of those blue boxes before. GP says, visually speaking, it's very similar to Vampy for me. It is, yeah. Maxi, how did you read that while playing the game? I don't know. I don't know. $39 seconds remaining. I'm a little self-conscious, honestly, because like when I play the game with casually, I'm pretty sure I just go in circles around the same area. You know what? No one's ever been down here. I'll check downstairs if I can make it. I could not make it. I'll be honest with you. I killed someone? Someone's dead? That was a lot. That was a lot. Okay, and you're thinking, Maxi, you played for 5 minutes. What do you do now? You're gonna do a 30-second minigame. 123 upgrades. That's a lot. It's actually going outside of the screen. That's great. That's incredible. My top speed is 66 miles per hour. Well, yeah, it's probably gonna be oval circuit. The other ones are not for my build. I don't even need to boost, man. Oh my god, this is so fast. This is so fast. I'm gonna lap people. People are getting lapped over here. It's a massacre. Maxi, did you play the original Kirby Air Ride for the GameCube? I did not. Kitty did, though. I wish I had played the original. 20. That's right. A 5-minute segment of powering up my ship just to play with it for 25.61 seconds. So many check marks. So good. And that's it. There you go. Thank you for coming to the Kirby Air Ride segment of the stream, by the way. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you're like, Maxi, there could be an awful lot of... Maxi, could there be less noise on the screen? No. No. Absolutely not. The way that I preemptively started launching Castlevania the Advanced Collection. I've been playing Circle of the Moon. I never played it growing up because I only had Aria of Sorrow growing up. It's good. Nathan controls like a goddamn tank. He's chunky, he's thick. That boy, he do be kind of thick though. But other than that, it's fun. So back to the adventure mines we go. I need to make money so that we can unlock the other characters. Let's try Maria. Actually, before I do anything else, evolve the alchemy whip. That's Leon, actually. That's Leon. He has the alchemy whip. I guess I could just do that. Level up Leon. Isn't there something I have to do as Leon? Open coffins. Defeat. No. I don't have to do anything as Leon. Are you kidding me? Dude, let's freaking go. I don't have to do anything as Leon. Let's just play as Leon. The throne room. Oh, there's no way this isn't actually going to be terrible. I don't have any money. I can't buy shit. Let's just fucking go, brother. Let's go. By the way, I may want to do dailies, so perhaps we do one. We finish this run and then we do dailies. How about that? Oh, sorry. I have to adjust the volume. Oh, iconic song. Do I have the evolutions here? I don't have the evolutions here. Okay. Well, we'll figure out when we get there. There is... Oh! There's a thing later in this level that I hadn't seen before. But first, you know what? Give me the laurel. Give me the laurel, okay? I'll take a free laurel, thank you. The music in this game, the remixes of the Castlevania tracks are so good. What do I want? What do I want? Give me one reroll. I don't want any of you. I want garlic. Let's go. Ooh, a free tarot card. You know what? Just give me more, because I know we already have a increase in power level. Although I guess we could dig. You're called Moonlight Bolero. Let's just dig for the other one. Screw it. Let's just dig for the other one. There it is. Hail from the future. There you go. It's just like the power, the power level increase you get from that is just too good to pass up. Oh, what do I want? I mean, Alucard's Sorb is always good. Unfortunately, it is always good. Do we even have Black Heart, which is required for the Alchemy Whip, I think? Well, let's just get armor for now. Armor is good for now. Alright, so I'm making my way towards the experience and the tiramisu. Those are both really good to pick up. Perhaps once all my other stuff is complete, perhaps. We'll see. Also, the one thing that's unspoken about this Castlevania expansion is that the adventure recreates all the stages that are in base Vampire Survivors. Always good to experience tiramisu, it's true. You know, do you know who's a big tiramisu enjoyer? Plaguesworth. Plaguesworth loves tiramisu. Yo, hell yeah, Dale. That's fun. I keep looking for GT7. It was on sale once, but I really wasn't in the mood for it. So I'm like, you know, maybe I'll try because I have a PS5, and I'm like, I might as well just try GT7. I watched a couple reviews and people really recommended it. Not that I needed any more praise, because, you know, I know Dale loves GT7. I almost want to play the original one on the PlayStation, though. Or perhaps the second one. Also on the PlayStation. It will be a very long install. That is the one thing I don't like about... I'm like, if I'm buying a game, I would like to be able to play it now. I know that it's almost like a warfare choice for like crappy companies to be like, I'm gonna make our game so big that players have to think twice before uninstalling it. Essentially what Activision and Ubisoft do. Gran Turismo 4 on the PS2. Dude, thank you for the recommendation. I appreciate it. If Kirby Air Riders didn't make it clear, I like going fast. I like going fast. I like making split-second choices. I think I talked about this the other day on another stream, but it's my show. I can talk about whatever I want. It was so funny. I was playing Vampy with Kitty, and like, it was Kitty's first time playing Vampy, and I was like, "Oh yeah, watch out, because all the Medusa heads are gonna show up, you know, like in Castlevania." And Kitty was like, "What do you mean?" And I realized, oh yeah, Kitty's not a Castlevania girly. Kitty doesn't know about anything about Castlevania. Kitty doesn't know about the Medusa heads. That's fun, Dale. I remember, and I'm like, oh yeah, I guess like Castlevania is a little bit of a dead franchise. I know it's got collabs everywhere. Like Dead Cells had a collab, and that's good. That's essentially keeping the franchise alive. But like, you know, the average gamer don't know about Castlevania. And meanwhile, I'm over here, my head is filled to the brim with Castlevania knowledge. Me slapping my own bald head. I'm not bald, but for this joke, it's funny if I'm bald. That's right, we call that the callback, by the way. I slap my own bald head, and I'm like, this head can fit so many Castlevania facts. Dude, between Castlevania and Pokemon, I'm surprised I know anything. I guess there's also Final Fantasy. I do also know a lot about Final Fantasy. Oh, gee. Whatever gave you the impression that I know or care about Whatever gave you the impression that I know or care about Final Fantasy. What else is in my list of games that I own here? Yeah, okay, yeah, you can... I played this. And then... okay, alright, that's good. I played a little bit of Dead Cells. The game is actually pretty fun. Chippy says, I know a lot about Quest 64. I know so much about Quest 64 and I've never booted up the game. It's all thanks to Mr. Quest 64. You know, Maxi says, leaning back on their chair. You know, Mr. Quest 64 follows me on Blue Sky. That's right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's right. Yeah. I'm pretty popular, yeah. He followed me. He followed me on Blue Sky. Yeah, that's right. He looked at this, I gestured to myself, and thought, yeah, this is the kind of bullshit I wanna... It was supposed to be a series. There is the Game Boy game. There's a Game Boy game, too, that was a follow-up to it. I've actually I've stolen a couple of the meme formats that Quest 64 man has shared, and I've done it to share about my books. Listen, I don't actually actively engage with meme culture, so this is the closest I get. Oh, dude, Pokemon Pinball is so good. Oh my god, dude, Kirby Pinball on the original cartridge that came with a little I don't know how to call it other than a vibration function. Oh, that was so cool. Oh my god. Yeah, no, the Ruby and Sapphire version, the Pokemon Pinball for the GBA, I was emulating it and I'm like, this game still looks good. Like, it's straight up, like, it still looks good. Like, they could just port it today. The Rumble! Thank you, Chippy, thank you. I don't know why vibrator was the only word that I could think about. Oh, you want a clean cut of that? Okay. I don't don't know why vibrator was the only word I could think about. There you go. There you go. Emulated on the 3DS. I wish that GBA emulation on the 3DS was a little better. I just hate that because the screen size is not the same. It leads to the pixels getting blurred. That is my one thing. That is my one thing. I love my 3DS. It slaps the bald head of my 3DS because for this joke, my 3DS is a head. This guy can hold so many Etrian Odysseys. Chippy. I will hack your 3DS, Chippy. Chippy, hold your 3DS to the screen, okay? I got it, okay, I got it. Okay, hold it to the screen, okay? Okay, I'm holding out, okay. Is the camera on? Is the camera on? The camera's not on, isn't it? Is it working? I don't know if it is. You know, we'll figure it out on Discord later. I've already done it, you're too slow, Maxi. Dude. Ronnie is so good. Ronnie already did it. This is Ronnie's world, we're just living in it. Increase the duration, why not? Ew, free weapon. I would like... What would I like? Have I not evolved all of you guys? You know what? We're going big today, by the way. The only thing I'm good for, crimes. Actually, in the United States Court of Law, emulation has not actually been marked as being you are free to do whatever you want with the product that you purchased. So I'm gonna say actually no, Ronnie. I didn't almost say Chippy. Nope, you misheard that. That was you mishearing. You have misheard. You've been hit by. You've been struck by. I would like one more piece of equipment, please. Would that be too much to ask? I also desperately need more DPS, I realize. Perhaps I will absorb the Zorbed, perhaps. I need more DPS. This is a new mix-up. Usually it's me and Nomia getting mixed up because our icons are chip-based icons. It's true, Chippy. I thought of calling you something else because it would be funny, but no. Oh my god, you're still alive! I am still alive! I started stream at 12. I know I used to stream from 11 to 2 p.m. But I'm streaming from 12 to 3. Because one, streaming early kinda used to mess up my daily routine. And secondly, I don't want to conflict with other people who stream on days like I stream. Namely, Nomia and Ronnie. I want to try to conflict as little as possible with my friendos. The only conflict I want to have between my friends are scheduling conflicts. Because I want us to play TTRPGs, but everyone's always busy. Did I love that? Kate just got back. Ran into their twin and her fiance. And then you got a Latina gingerbread cookie? Dude, what can I say? You know, Kate loves that spice. I feel comfy. Dude, a gingerbread cookie, that's comfy. Are there any hearts in this level? There are not. You know what? I probably should go. I should go top. Me when I'm playing League of Legends, get your mind out of the gutter, okay? I'm gonna go top. Chippy says, envisioning Kate as a little mouse gingerbread cookie. Envisioning, me pointing. I installed that word in Chippy's mind. And then who installed it in my mind? Sean Tompkin, creator of Iron Sworn, Starforge. My wifey! Wifey! My wife says, I forgot to watch you were streaming. I love you. Oh, my wife forgot about me. Yesterday, all my trouble seems so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. 'Cause yesterday... Anyways, we're watching FNAF tonight, right, love? I am excited to watch a bad movie with my friends. It's gonna be so bad. It has no chance to be good, by the way. The FNAF movie has no chance. You're like, Maxi, you're going into a movie with already an opinion made. Yeah, I am. What is your point? Yeah, the first one was barely okay. Again, my favorite memory from the first one was the scene in the diner when they're having breakfast, whatever, and you can hear Mad Pat's voice, and those who recognized it started pogging the hell out, myself included. And then he's on screen, and then he says, but that's just a theory, and everyone, and I do mean everyone in the theater, booed. That's my favorite moment. Everyone in the theater booed. Yeah. Kate says, when he said, well, it's just a theory, when he screamed, get out. Yeah. If you want to know where we are at, Plague is mostly excited to buy a bucket. That's where Plague is at. I don't think I'm gonna evolve the alchemy whip this run. You know what? Just give me this. How am I gonna say no to this? Ooh, how am I gonna say no to this? Yeah, Markiplier was supposed to be the guard at the beginning of the movie, but he was too busy to be in the movie. Could you imagine being too busy to show up for one day of shooting? Could you imagine being too busy? Perhaps there wasn't enough money. Ew, oh. Wow, what an incredible selection of magic whips. Oh, Dragon Water Whip or Wind Whip? Cheapy says, I was gonna be in the FNAF movie, but they wouldn't let me be Chica, so I said no. Dude. Guys, hear me out. Seasonal skin. New event just dropped. Seasonal event. Please spend your Maxi points at the gacha to unlock Cheapy's unique skin. Chickadees? No. Okay. Hey guys, we're retiring the Chickadee skin. Turns out we didn't get enough pulls on the gacha. Everybody hated Chickadees. Okay, no, go. Okay, it's Chica dressed. Sorry, it's Chippadees dressed as Chica, except instead of the cupcake, it's Jonathan. It's Jonathan. And if you're like, Maxi, who's Jonathan? Say Jonathan in chat. Dude, Jonathan. Chickadee's my Jonathan. I love him, dude. Jonathan. Kendra would have to be Springtrap 100%. Yeah, 100%. Even though I like Springtrap the most as a character design, I think it's interesting. There's legitimately there's not a single other character in the FNAF universe. That's not true. I also like Lefty. Never mind. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna sit down. I want to make a Jonathan Yanto, dude. Also, Kitty, how's your day been, love? My beloved wifey. Dude, Kate saw a tattoo of a Springtrap tattoo that kicked ass. Hell yeah. Like, on one hand, I'm like, these designs are cool. On the other hand, the creator sucks ass. So I'm like, eh. Also, I was gonna draw, but you twisted my fucking hand, Maxi, shaking my head. I'm so sorry. I'm so, you know. I'm sorry that I installed the Vampire Survivors virus in your computer. Your central processing unit. I was gonna make a no, that's a stupid joke. You know a joke is bad when I'm like I'm self-editorializing. I'm like, no, cut. Okay, hello there, winged archers. May I please, perhaps, fellas, please. The Gorgons, by the way, these cows are called Gorgons. I just want to enjoy my tiramisu in peace. Alas, all these large monsters want nothing but trouble. Oh, I did evolve it. Oh, I wanted the tiramisu. All right, so we have 15 minutes to. I'm gonna speed up actually. I'm gonna speed up. I want to save whoever's in the coffin. Oh, there's so much to do. And kill the boss? Oh my god, there's so much to do. Let's speed up. As for the rest of the week, by the way, I haven't brought this up yet. Oh, there we go. My expression was stuck in the other expression. I plan to... You know what? No. I don't think there's any more Arcana drops. You know what, Kate? I should have gotten Mad Grove. That way I don't have to go anywhere. I should have gotten Mad Grove. This one is on me. But as for the rest of the week, I am planning on... just grab you. I am doing a stream with Nomia on Sunday, as always. I don't know. I think we're doing 4-player Vampire Survivor. So if you enjoyed this nonsense, there's more coming your way on Sunday. My Sunday, Nomia's Monday. I don't think anybody else here is living by Australian times, but or perhaps Southern Hemisphere, Oceania. As for next week, I want to get back to doing creative streams. I have a lot of work that I want to do regarding my new projects. Now, if I were a coffin, where would I be? No. It's above me, isn't it? It's definitely above me. 1 evolution, that's good. Yeah, I have a new project that I'm working on, a new TTRPG that I want to release a playtest to my supporters on Coffee. And we'll take it from there. Do I have any plans for my anniversary? No. Oh, it was Jonathan! No, it's Soma Cruz! Oh my god. It's the prettiest boy. It's the prettiest boy in the world. Okay, now I'm gonna just walk straight up. We got there in 4 minutes. Jonathan, Charlotte, Jonathan. Maxi, could you please I haven't been on stream forever. Could you please explain that? Okay, that's actually better. Kitty says, Jonathan. Dio. Jonathan. Dio. You thought I was gonna explain Castlevania Portrait of Ruin, but it was me, Dio. Oh, the succubus. The succubus. He's just hanging out. Oh, and then all the clones. Oh my god. There's so many references here. I can't even. No, those don't show Sifa and the Nasty. Kitty and I haven't finished watching Castlevania. That's right. I'm also making Kitty watch the Castlevania anime. I've been wanting to watch it forever. So I'm subjecting my wife to it. I have never seen it. It looks cool. Kitty says I know nothing. It's so funny. It's so funny because, like, again, like, you know, I grew up with the NES and the SNES, so like Castlevania is like everybody my age knew Castlevania. They knew all the deets. I just know none of them are Alucard yet. The way you said that as though one of them is gonna turn into Alucard is so funny to me. It's so funny. That's so funny to me. It tickles me. It tickles me. When does Trevor become Alucard? When does Trevor become Alucard? They're vampires. I don't know who's gonna be the one. Yeah. No, it's true. It's true. Okay. I have to run now. That's fair. I think it's perfectly fine to end a show because you thought it ended pretty well. That's why I stopped watching My Hero at season 3. I legitimately don't know why you would want to keep watching after episode 13. There's nothing good left. Oh my god. Kitty told me, you know what? If you don't want me to talk about Stranger Things, raise your hand now in chat or let me know in some sort of text form. Because Kitty told me apparently there's a twist in there's a twist in can I just go through the walls? Okay, yeah. All right. You know what? We can also just do this. There's a twist to Stranger Things, the final season. And, like, it made me go from a 10% chance of watching the show, because I'm like, oh, it might be interesting, to 0% chance. And the twist is, by the way, here it comes, get ready. The people who made Stranger Things shot, edited, and produced multiple endings for the show. And your Netflix account is randomly going to be given one of those endings. And that's your ending. And immediately Kate is like, I hate that. I hate that too. It's bad. That's a terrible idea. And in the announcement, they frame it as though like they're gonna canonize a fan theory, but I'm like, but it's no longer a fan theory if you like literally make it like a thing. It's 3 unique endings, but the ending you get is gonna be assigned to your Netflix account. So if you want to watch the other endings, get fucked. No, it's bad. I told Kitty, like, that's creatively bankrupt. This is what uncreative people think a cool, interesting twist is. For what reason? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the end goal is. I don't know what the end state of this plan is. Kate says, shaking corporate bosses. Not everything has to be an ARG. Could you imagine? They thought Clue was fun. Clue is one of those board games that was invented before fun. Actually, no, I think depending on your group of friends, Clue can be fun, but it's, you know, it's not for me. Do I want another weapon? I should have thought about it before I got another weapon. The Clue movie has multiple endings. Ugh. Maxi, what did you have against multiple endings? Isn't your favorite video game Chrono Trigger a game with 14 endings? Yeah, but like it's a little different when it's a game and it's something you can like enjoy at your own pace, as opposed to like be like the Netflix corporation assigning you an ending. And like, are you able to watch the other ones? No. You have to talk online about them. And I'm like, that's dumb, brother. That's dumb. No, I know. I need the infinite corridor. There we go. Sorry, I need the Crimson Shroud. By the way, this item is a reference to a DS downloadable title, Crimson Shroud. Very good game. I'm happy that the guy who played this also, or who designed this also played that game. That game is good. Am I gonna play it again? No. It's a cute like dungeon crawler where you actually roll the dice by flicking on the. You have to physically roll the dice, by the way. Oh, whoops! I killed the Grim Reaper, by the way. That's why I'm getting the the eviler, whiter Grim Reaper, by the way. Also, they made Leon look kind of cunty here. You know, like the way he's like kind of holding it up. Oh no! Oh no! Me when Chippy Chippy taking me to the Doggy Dog world. No, Chippy! I don't know if I can handle so much whimsy. Oh crap! I'm actually meant to just die. Dude, I lost 100 coins there. Okay, I unlocked the next level. I got the Alchemy Whip. I got Karoma's Mana. The Turijizu. Soma Cruz. Antonia. Imelda. And 1,000 bucks. 1,000 buckaroos, all for me. And we're still on time to enjoy some delicious dailies. So pump me up. And what, just spend, no, you know what, actually, Maxi, before you spend all of your money, just buy some characters, please. There's Juste, Antonio, Imelda, Jonathan. And that's it. Perfect. I love Soma. Soma is one of my favorite characters from Castlevania. I love that he is an exchange student in Japan. And he's like the whitest looking boy, but he has a Spanish last name, and I kind of love that. That's so funny to me. I love the idea of Soma Cruz being like Hispanic. That's so funny. And that's it. Oh, by the way, Kitty, you won't believe it, but as a bit, I played some Kirby Air Ride. I did one run of Kirby Air Ride. Ooh, the music's back. Perfect. All right, fellas. That's the end of that. Let's do some dailies. By the way, I want to let you know that this stream is supported by viewers just like you. If you would like to support me, consider going to coffee.com/mkirin. It helps a lot. You can also download my games there. I would strongly suggest, if you would like to support me, become a member on Coffee. I will be releasing my new games early there, for early access, so that you are able to try out and give me feedback. That's the way I'm going to be doing things forward. So please consider supporting me there. I also release weekly updates. There's an update up right now. Anyways, Kitty says we should do some a co-op stream. We should. Dale shared one of the daily co-op streams that we did, and it was so cute. I missed it. All right. So first off, I need you to stay pinned. I am going to put this bitch to sleep. I'm gonna put that bitch to sleep. Let me give you a clean cut of that. I'm gonna put that bitch to sleep. Me tucking my wife into bed every day. Let's grab you. Let's extend you. Let's open a new tab. And let's put you over here. And I think, I guess I gotta double check. Is this good? It's not good. There you are. Perfect. Does this work? Does this open up to the Vampire Survivors wiki page? Let's go. Okay. All right. Kitty says Lamau is gonna make that joke. I'm always one step ahead of the bread line. One step ahead of the sword. I steal only when I can't afford. That's everything. Only what I can't afford. That's right. Don't correct me. I know how to sing. Anyways, welcome to Dailies, fellas. This is a segment of the stream where we play games we can only play today. We begin with Quartle, where we do 4 Wordles at once. We open Satin, Rogue, Blimp is the way we always open it. We don't waste time. Life is too short. We have lot of things up here. Muna and a rat. Dude. AOL, there you go. Kate says, I guess today's Whirl on the second try. Dude, that's good. Okay. I guess I wouldn't be alum. Let's see. What can we do here? I mean, this is the keys to the kingdom, right? There's no way Lotta counts. No, I had a feeling it wouldn't count. No. What is this even? What is this even? Well, we know the N, the N, the A, the T and the A. Not train. Tramp? No. I'll take total, thank you. It is not total. Huh? Octal. Okay, it's fine. We just have to guess 3 words with 3 guesses. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Octal is a crazy Ortal. My favorite game by Alv. My favorite Alv game, Ortal. Followed by F for Ed. All right. Moulin, no. Moulin Rouge, no. It's Mulan. Omna. This is weird, and I don't want to touch it. A P and an O and an E. Pop, and you know it's popping in here. Okay, I'm definitely 1, 2, 3, 4. The A has to go here. Or here. Let's pretend it goes there. Let's pretend it's C-R-A-T. Crate? No. It definitely is not craft. What else could be at the end? Cratty? No, that's dumb. Crack? No, but there's gotta be a T in there. There's gotta be a T in there somewhere. It's definitely R-A. Fract. Fract. Crath, Wrath. OMG Maxi, the fish guy is mansplaining to me. Another man to add to my kill list. You want me to kill that guy? What is the fish guy mansplaining? Oh yeah, I put all those fish there so they would die. No, that was my intention. Tracked? Unfortunately, no. We have to guess 3 words and 2 guesses. Mods fire the missiles. Computer, release the ICBMs. It's craft. Oh, I forgot about mining and crafting today. I was frozen today. I was mining and craft. I forgot about Jack. I should have been thinking about Jack Black. He was explaining fish. Well, I mean, like, that would be awkward. That would be especially awkward if you had, like, years of experience dealing with fish, working at a shop that sold fish. That would be awkward if that were the case. Chippy says, you know what would have helped us? If you went to the nether. You know, Chippy, you're right. I should have gone to the nether. Chippy really said, Maxi, go to the... Man, human! Alright, we got 3 out of 4. It was dopey. I was not guessing dopey. Sneezy, perhaps. Sleepy. Perhaps angry. Grumpy. Perhaps, Doc. But never dopey. Alright, fellas, and with that, we move over to guessthegame.com, where we get, dude, 25% off Black Friday deal. Dude, a one-time donation? A monthly donation? Dude, I do enjoy guessthegame.com. Perhaps we'll think about it. Anyway, what game is this? Ugh. This is weird because this is clearly your character's. It's either your character's guns, right? It looks like guns, right? It's either guns, or it's like the control thing for like a vehicle. Like this is like a science fiction forklift. But if this were the guns, why is the POV over here? Why are we looking at it from this point of view? Unless it's a freaking. But this is not a VR game. This looks like an ass game. It looks like an ASS game. Is this GoldenEye? No way. This is not GoldenEye. This looks too good to be GoldenEye. Look at that fog effect. Is this Perfect Dark? Why are there damage numbers though? Perfect Dark? Perfect Dark. It's not. Oh my, so it's not Halo. PSP, PC, Xbox. Who are you, brother? I don't know who you are. Play as Kiadi Mundi. God damn it, it's Star Wars Battlefront. God damn it. It's Star Wars Battlefront 2005. God damn it. Kate says, quoting me, who are you, brother? Me taking people's names at work. That's my dad's favorite game. I would watch him play it a lot. Oh, yeah, sure. Let me turn him to fucking dust for you, Cade. Let me turn him to dust. I don't feel too good, Mr. Stark. Cade reminding me of the ever-encroaching advance of the past. No, I love you, friend. What game is this? This looks like a collectathon. This is a game where you jump around. Alternatively, this is Age of Reckoning. This is Kingdoms of Amalur. Kingdoms of Amalur. I don't know how to type, by the way. It's not. 81% score on Metacritic. This is like a portal of sorts, perhaps a Diablo portal. Oh, this, there's no flowers in Diablo. Who are you? Oh crap! It's some sort of charming, adorable little platformer game, an indie darling that I don't know about. Is this Tunic? It's not Tunic. Oh crap! What is the? Oh, brother, I don't know who you are. You're like winds of something. Dungeon of Windara. Senna Sacrifice? I don't think so. Penguin's Arena, Sedna's World. Sentimental Graffiti 2. Senran Bazaar. Sengoku Basara. Xena? Wow. The Adventures of Kana Bridge of Spirits. Thank you. Point goes to Cade, by the way. Computer. Send a rocket full of money to Cade's house. Honestly, Cade, you were closer than I ever was gonna be. Oh my god, Kitty says, the fish guy left after trying to upsell us shit, then said, my rates are increasing next year. Bye? Fire him! Fire him! Kitty. Am I gonna have to go to your work and tell your boss to fire that man? I will. What game is this? This is that game where this is the game that's a Dark Souls like, but you rip off body parts out of the monsters. What is it called? Oh god. It's the something. It's a 2-word title. Maxi, the is not gonna get. It's the search. Ye of little faith. This motherfucker is the search. In fact, it's the search too. Get wrecked, bozo! Who do you think you are? I am!
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's right. And let none stand before me again. That's right. Stand before my game knowledge, ye mighty and despair. Who do you think you are? I am. On the first one, I looked at this grass and this bit of sand, and I'm like, "That's the search, baby. That's the search. It's this game where you play as man, you play as guy, and it's a Dark Souls like, made by Deck 13 Interactive. Why? What's wrong? Couldn't you get 54 more decks?" Oh fuck, we're late. Pokedoku, speedrun Pokedoku. Sudoku backwards with its Pokemon. Psychic, Ground, Steel, Paldea, Monotype, Rock. Psychic Rock, that is Lunatone. Ground Rock, this is anybody. This is Gollum. This is Gollum. Psychic Monotype, brother, that's Abra. That's Aber. Monotype Ground, just Ground, huh? You just want a little ground guy, huh? Have you heard of Diglett? Have you heard of Diglett? Have you heard of my boy Diglett? Steel and nothing else. I'll give you a little bit of steel and nothing else. Oh, crap, hold up, give me a second. Steel and nothing else. 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 No, isn't Aaron rock though? Is Aaron just steel? You know what, Cade, I'm trusting you. Cade, I'm sorry, Cade. You have been ejected from the island, Cade. I'm gonna need that rocket back. Rock Steel. This is my good friend Steelix, by the way. It's not Steel. Steelix is Ground Steel. Okay, all right. Cade, I'm giving you the rocket back. Ground Rock. Wait. Oh, a ground guy from Paldea. Brother, I don't know. A psychic guy from the Paldea game. Oh god. Oh wait, just Paldea region. Okay, I can do Paldea region. What about have you heard of Iron Mugulus? I believe Iron Mugulus. Clotsire, thank you, Kitty. Also, Steel, you mean any of the guys whose name has iron in it? He's not iron? I'm cooked, brother. I've been cooked. How's Iron Valiant not psychic? I'm pissed. Spanthra, Earthworm, Iron Threats, Iron Crown. Why would you put iron in their name? I'm cooked, brother. Someone been watching Northern Lion. Yeah, for like 10 years. I was literally talking about it now earlier in the stream. Welcome to Game Though, where we guess the game by guessing the game. Can I guess the game by looking at the cover of the game? This looks like for a multiplayer friends lop game. This looks like a game you play with your friends. This looks like a game on Steam, trying to get streamers to play it. I'm gonna go with it has the word police in it. It's like police, contraband police. Oh, it's the weed one. Okay, it's a single word title that has nothing to do with weed. Like Spacer or something. No. It's a single word game. Yep. I think it has numbers in it. It's like mecha or something. It's like vanilla latte. Literally, this is a game about making drugs. This is a game about making drugs, and that's all there is to it. Yeah, there's the face. That's the guy. Winnie likes this game. It does have that Winnie vibe to it. Mule? Does it end in the word mule in it? No. Oh, Schedule 1. There you go. Schedule. Don't talk to me. I don't know about this game. It looks kind of like jank. I believe the creator of it is kind of cringe, so that's why I don't touch this stuff. Anyways, welcome to Can I Guess the Game based on the artwork. This is Jax? This is Jackster? Jackster? No, it's something and Jax? Am I crazy? Jack and Daxter. Let's go with the Lost Frontier. I would recognize this face anywhere. It's not, it's The Sims! I'm a fool! The Sims? No, this is not The Sims. Restaurant Tycoon? What is this? Decisions are... Guys, decisions are so many. Which recipes? Which location? Staffing requirements? Strategic advertising? They make all the difference in the ultimate, but watch out, there's evil lurking around. Gangsters want a piece of the pie with Shad, afraid to use blackmail. Restaurant Tycoon. No, Dine? This is not Diner Dash, fellas. I have bad news for you. The decisions are so many. Speak the language of the country. What is this? This does look like a tycoon. You're right, Chippy. Game dev, railroad, Sue Tycoon. Is it airline? Is this an airline tycoon deluxe? It's not. It's fast. Oh, it's fast food tycoon. Pizza Connection 2. Sequel to the original smash hit Fast Food Tycoon. It's your empire, take control. I should make ads for my games that have like this much text. And the bullet points are pizzas. Teen mild violence. I should do, you know, I'm opening this in a new tab so that I can make an ad for this for my games. Welcome back to Can I Guess the Character, by the way. Okay, this is the guy from Onimusha. Not Demon Warrior, by the way. Onimusha. What is your name? It ends in Maru. No, it's not Maru. It ends in Suke. Samanosuke Akachi. Fuck yeah, that's right. The way I'm like, he's a character from feudal Japan. His name ends in Suke or goddamn Do. Freaking let's go. Got him. Smoked him. Also, or God is the. Oh, are you okay? Captions? The captions are okay. Perfect. Maru. Yeah. It ends in Aru or Suke or Sk. Really. I know how to pronounce it. I'm not stupid. Can I play keywords? Can I guess the game based on words? Gore, bloody, and parody. A game that's full of blood and gore, and it's a parody. Do you mean the classic game Postal 2? Janitor, biohazard. Okay, it's cleaner, serial cleaner. No. Oh, what is it called? Oh, it's Viscera cleanup detail. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Easy peasy. Not even a chance. Chad doesn't have a chance to type. Is it the Santa cleaning game? Nah, it's the Viscera one. It's the one with the terribly ineffective looking mop. Again, I'm sorry, fellas. I don't know. I know that Americans don't know how to mop because all their houses are goddamn like carpeted. But I'm like, a mop with 3 ropes attached to it? That's not a mop, brother. I'm sorry. Bad news for you. Can I guess the game by guessing the game? My wife is here, so guess what? I'm opening with Nier Replicant to the original for my wife. We're looking at a game before 2010. It's single player only. It is not Square Enix. It's not PS3 or role playing or a hack and slash. So essentially, you're saying that I'm screwed. Open world, science fiction, or drama. No offense, Dale, but I feel like any racing game probably has multiplayer, and we're looking for single player. Before 2010? Well, I'm out, I guess. I can name a couple single player games from that era. Let's just get Nintendo out of the way. Hit me with I don't want Ocarina of Time was 95. I want a game before that. Ocarina of Time. Wind Waker? Let's try Wind Waker. Okay, it is a third-person game before 2002, and it is not Nintendo. Crash Bandicoot? Crash Bandicoot would definitely be 1997, perhaps? Let's do Crash. It's a platformer. It's a platformer between 97 and 2001. Thankfully, historically speaking, the 90s were a bad time for platformers. They definitely were not coming out left and right. So let me think. Dude, Kate says Crash is my mom's favorite game along with The Sims and Legacy of Kain. I love that your mom enjoyed Legacy of Kain. That's so funny. Legacy of Kain, it is single player. Yeah, let's try Legacy of Kain. We have a I want to assume Soul Reaver. It is not Soul Reaver. 98 and 97 could be a Sega game, a Sega platformer. What is this fucking no, Klonoa is Bandai Namco. It's not Sony. It's not Sony. I don't know anything about the Soul Reavers. The Soul Reavers are the later Legacy of Kain games. Oh, that means your mom played the OG one. Oh, that's fun. I like that. That one is fun. Soul Reaver was more of my jam, but okay, hold up. It's fantasy? It's fantasy or horror? The Legacy of Kain games. It's funny. It was funny playing games as a child because I got scared so easily. In one of the first level of Soul Reaver, there's skeletons, and I got so scared I didn't even play any more of the game when I was little. Just skeletons, brother. Now if I saw skeletons in a room, I'll be like, ah, this is so cozy. Third person in-house engine. One of the Sonic games. I could try Sonic. Oh, but it's third person though. What is this, like Sonic 3D? Sonic the one where it's in 3. No. Sonic CD? Oh, it's Sonic. Oh my god. Sonic the Hedgehog. A 3D Sonic the Hedgehog, by the way. Kitty says, I was scared of the spooky forest in Paper Mario. The mind-boggling effects got you, dude. It's true. It's true. I love you, Chippy. A third-person Sonic game. Sonic Adventure was not in 97 or 98. That's why I'm struggling. I know Sonic games. But Adventure is goddamn GameCube era. Let me get my hint in. 98. Oh, that did a lot of difference, yeah. You know, I'll try Adventure, why not? Sonic the Adventure? It was Sonic Adventure? What? Oh, it was the Dreamcast!
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was the Dreamcast! I forgot the Dreamcast existed! Much like everyone else, I forgot about the Dreamcast. And before Cheapy is like, man, the Dreamcast was something special. The Dreamcast is full of whimsy, you see, that's the thing. Dude, Chippy, you would have loved the Dreamcast. It was so full of whimsy. Phantasy Star. Power Stone, Shenmue 2. I wanted one for the whimsy. It's got whimsy. Like, if you want to get it, like, I know this is mildly unrelated, but my favorite Dreamcast story is how the president of Sega at the time, he really wanted people to try. He wanted Phantasy Star Online to take off so bad that he personally gave everyone who purchased a copy a year of internet access, so they could play Phantasy Star Online. And I think that's dope as hell. That's so funny. Could you imagine if a rich person in America gave something for free to people? Could you imagine? Could you imagine if somebody just... Could you imagine? That's crazy. What a crazy concept. Anyways, welcome to the games. And it's 3:06, fellas. I'm out of here. This has been a very, very fun stream. Thank you so much for joining me today. Imagine all the people eating all the rich. I shouldn't say it because I am actually the 0.1% of Nomiya enjoyers, so you know I'm a little bit of a celebrity. That's right, I am Nomiya's #1 fan, and also I got followed by the Quest 64 guy, so I'm basically a celebrity. Anyways, I love you, friendos. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will be back on Sunday on Nomiya stream, ! Nomiya. Nomiya. Once again, if you would like to support me, please consider doing so by going over to my Ko-fi. Ko-fi.com/mkirin. That's me, Kirin, Kirin. I say words weird because it's fun. There's a dyslexia showing up. I've been streaming for 3 hours. I think it's time to lie down for a minute. Lying down after a stream? Who am I, Nomiya? That's right, that's right. Where's the laugh track? There it is. There it is. There it is. Thank you for joining me today.
This is why I don't respect streamers.
I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Please take care, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye. Beep boop.
Wonderful.